It's a matinee. And it's day number 26 in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm Brian Sklover. Welcome to Hockey Now Network and watching together. This team, the Philadelphia Flyers, they lost game one 4-0 to this team, the New York Islanders. Both of these teams from the beginning have looked primed to do big things. And now on the same ice surface, the Islanders so far have, I don't want to say dominated. The Islanders didn't do their massive scoring until the third period the other night. But nonetheless, they provided much trouble for the Philadelphia Flyers, and we'll see what we have in store today. At Hockey Now Net, that's the handle for Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. Twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. You know what to do.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Thank you, young Andrew. Any help you can give to any of the forums would be fantastic. Fantastic. It's going to be tough today because I'm still not sure that we won't stream tonight for Bolts Bruins Game 3. We're not going to, but I can't promise that I won't throw the stream on there at some point tonight watching that game, because I will be watching the game. I just try to make sure, and I do a game a day, make sure that I have plenty of time for the wife and to take care of things around the house and trying to get my home studio in order, which is great. I was on a tech call just about 15 minutes ago with my music scheduling software, and it was a positive test. And as soon as we're done with the stream, I'm going to go right into that. And then I'm going to go have dinner with my wife. And then I'm going to watch the Bolts and the Bruins later. But right now we're talking about the Islanders and the Flyers. And I think right off the top, important thing to keep in mind is that the last time the Flyers had a loss like that, such a drastic, lopsided win for the opponent, Carter Hart came back and pitched 2 shutouts. So will we see that same kind of effort from the Flyers today? I'm pretty certain that Alain Vigneault is going to have his team ready to roll. They're showing on NBC Sports Network right now the winning goal last night from Andre Palat. Great sequence. And they didn't give us 5 overtimes. Thank you, boys. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was an exciting game. More exciting game yesterday than game 1. I wonder if the Islanders and Flyers will open it up today a little bit more. Wouldn't mind seeing some back and forth like we did last night. We saw a lot of good hockey last night. So we'll see what we have in store here. Puck drop should be, I don't know, within 10 minutes or so. Let's see if the rosters have been set. So I'm going to hit a Control P on that and print that bad boy out. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There we go. Print. 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 There we go. I just needed to tell it 3 times that I needed it to print. Hello, Mr. Craverlicious and Michael, dude. Thanks for joining us, dude. Appreciate you jumping on the feed with us. This is watching together, so I'm not able, as I'm sure you understand, I'm not able to. Oh man, one of our Twitch followers is on the hashtag Free Fortnite Cup stream, dude. Jump off that stream and come on with us. Yeah, you know I can't stream the game over the live stream here, so we watch the game on TV. And we sync up our times to let you know what I'm seeing on the clock. And then we get everybody synced up and we just watch the game together. And in this house, well, this house is a Metropolitan Division house. It says Metropolitan on there. I'm not going to get it. Can you see? Can you see it says Metropolitan Division? So we are, I and my wife is an Islanders fan, so I do have to root for the Islanders. But I'm trying to not be a homer or play favorites or anything like that. We had a Flyers fan on with us the other day, Josh. I think Josh is going to jump in with us in a few moments when he's done with his meeting. Also, Darren, the Islanders fan, was on with us the other night. And from what I understand, he has a list of things he would trade for the Stanley Cup. He rethought the question we asked him the other night. We asked him, would you trade your child for the Stanley Cup? And he said yes. I'm guessing he heard something from his wife. I'm guessing he heard some from somebody. But nonetheless, we'll be watching this game here when the puck drops. Mr. Craver, thanks for being here, man. I'm really impressed with your hockey involvement here. Not quite sure if it's. I think the genuinity is growing. It's totally growing. But for now, I'll take whatever I can get, and I'm enjoying it. Did you watch last night, Vancouver and Vegas? Vancouver rebounded pretty nicely, huh? 5-2 win over the Golden Knights. So their series is tied at 1. The Colorado-Dallas series will be resumed tonight as well. Their game 3 is at 10:30 tonight. Dallas looking to put the stranglehold on the Avs, which would be very, very, very surprising. I thought the Avs were dialed in, but much in the spirit of it's all about who's hot at the time, Dallas has been heating up. They've been heating up, and now they look really, really strong and big. And I don't think any of us forgot about Joe Pavelski and Corey Perry being on that team. But now that it's time to remember that they're on that team, remember all of the veteran leadership they're bringing to that team. And their thirst, look, they want to win a Stanley Cup. They spent all those years in San Jose and in Anaheim with nothing. Nothing. They tried. Lots of good college tries. Joe Pavelski even gets to the finals. Sid shut that idea down real fast. But nonetheless, it's a chance for the Stars to really make a push here for the Stanley Cup. So those two gentlemen are definitely giving everything they got. They're a dangerous team right now. Let's get an Islanders win for National Dog Day from Petey. Petey, you are really revved up and ready to run today, huh? Every day is National Dog Day in Rob's book. I agree with you. I'm with you. Teams are getting into the tunnel now as we speak. Hope I don't regret doing this afternoon feed. I enjoy doing these games, and the afternoon feeds are great, but there he is. Hold on one second, though. I need to switch this around before I even bring him on. I don't even want to insult him. I'm going to do my changing over here, so we'll do this here, and then if
I am insulted.
No, don't be. Look, you're
okay. All right.
You're good. I wasn't going to do that to you, bro. Come on now.
I am insulted now. Let's go Flyers.
How goes it today?
Good. Just got out of my meeting, and I got my my measuring cup full of quinoa in front of me.
I'm measuring. Are you eating it out of the measuring cup because you measured it in there and it works, or because
goddamn right I am?
The only clean dish you had in the house?
No, I measured it and I didn't feel like pouring it in another bowl.
I had those days. Oh, you playing some NHL behind you?
I am. Yeah, I was playing NHL 20.
Nice. Very nice. I haven't played an NHL game in. I couldn't even tell you the last time I played it. But it was more complicated than I wanted for it to be. That's why I don't play it much anymore.
NHL 20 is really good. Did you see the trailer for NHL 21 though?
I don't think I have yet.
Let me tell you something. If I could take this game, and NHL 16 that I still own, and put them together and give them back and take NHL 21, I would. It looks amazing. Like
what about it? Like, what about it?
The graphics are 10 times better than they look this year.
Okay.
The people in this one in NHL 20, they look. You remember when The Rock was in the Scorpion King?
Yes.
You remember the CGI in that and how bad he looked?
Yes.
That's still kind of what it looks like on this one. And we're talking, what, 20 years later at this point?
Yeah. All right.
And yeah, I'm a little disappointed in that. So then they released the trailer the other day.
I see that now.
And Ovi looks like Ovi. It is awesome. Like just awesome.
Okay, I see the picture of him there, and it does look like him.
It really looks good. And I'm really hoping that I'm hoping the gameplay looks as good as the trailer. Because sometimes it doesn't happen.
Yeah, they put their best on the trailer and they fall flat when it comes to the game itself.
Yeah, and it's just but no, it looks really, really good. And at $60, it better be good. So
yeah, for sure.
Well, I bought what did I buy? Hold on, I think I lost you there.
All right. I see you in there, Darren. I'm just giving Josh a couple minutes here before we get into it, before you start bombarding with the Let's Go Islanders.
What do you call it? I bought Avengers, which comes out on the 3rd.
Or beta, but I know a lot of people didn't liked it a lot.
I've been playing the beta and I love it. I love the game. I really do. And I can't wait for the real game in a couple of weeks. And I didn't feel like spending $120 in 2 weeks on video games.
Sure.
So we'll see. It comes out in October, it comes out in October, and my birthday's in October. So we'll go from there when I get it.
Are you a gamer? You consider
I'm not a huge gamer, but I am I love sports games.
Okay.
I'll play them all the time.
Okay.
I've been trying to get into more. I got that Spider-Man game. I got the Avengers game. I have Tekken and things like that. So I'm trying.
Tekken. I haven't heard any for a while. Give me 1 second, Josh. I'm gonna bring Darren up. Game time here, boys.
Boo!
I once played Tetris.
Fuck's that? What'd you say, Darren? Tetris?
I once played Legend of Zelda.
Oh, just once? I mean, you played Blade.
I once played video games before I knew what sex was.
I would hope so. I mean,
see, you haven't embraced 2020 where the goal is to play video games and have sex at the same time.
Oh,
that's the new dream. Yeah.
That's
slow down.
The same time?
Slow down, boys. Watch out. You haven't seen the TikTok fads where the girls go, they walk in on their boyfriends playing the game and seeing if they can distract them. And then, I mean, it's funny to watch the guys that are distracted.
I'm over 40. I don't have TikTok. I'm over 40.
TikTok's, I'll tell you what, dude, TikTok is starting to populate with older generation now. There's some good stuff.
Yeah, because well, let's just say there are some, there are people on there that,
how far ahead of you?
Oh, we synced. Where are you at?
Or are you behind?
What are you at?
I've got Puck going down here. They're showing the Islanders roster here.
1903. I'm stopped.
Okay, we got to rewind then, Josh.
13, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I mean, I don't want to be saying
3 and 1903, and the clock has stopped.
Okay, we're synced.
Right. No, I'm watching the replay.
You're still ahead.
I'm a little ahead, but I won't.
People,
I'll spoil.
You know, I was going to say, you say you won't spoil, but part of it, I partially want you to spoil. Oh, okay. I see what you were looking at. Right? Yeah.
Wide open.
Barzal was right there. Different
That
first.
would have been a high. You know what? That would have been a high stick.
Both teams are putting more. Well, for the starters, Giroux, Voracek, and Couturier started for the Flyers, and the Islanders had Bailey with Beauvillier and Brock Nelson out there, so they weren't starting their deep lines.
The Islanders are doing the same thing again, keeping it down in the zone, and they're not letting the Flyers get anywhere. It's going to be the same type of game tonight.
Could be. I don't know. The Bolts and Bruins opened it up last night. They opened it up after 2 periods. I mean, it was kind of slow early in the game, but I play Fortnite. I gotten into Fortnite the last couple of months through quarantine. Mostly just because, like, the sports games, like I said, they're just too complicated for me, man. Like, I'm an old man. I'm used to Blades of Steel.
And that's funny because the other games are too complicated for me. Like, I was playing Avengers and I'm playing Spider-Man, and I'm just like, this is so hard. I just want to play hockey on my PlayStation, or if I want to play football. I got MLB The Show 20, which is good, and it's a sports game. You hit the ball, you run. I mean, there's no tricks to it.
Well, with hockey now, like when you play NHL 20, do you use the shoot stick or do you just hit the button for the shot?
You use the where's my
controller? You can do one or the other, right?
So,
Darren, we'll talk about this topic here in a minute.
It's all good, man. I'm enjoying this hanging.
Sorry. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Please, by all means, go ahead, do it.
I spoiled it.
He's ahead then. He's ahead.
I think that's a sign of a game that'll be wide open today. That's a Kevin Hayes laser. You've been looking for that for 60 minutes.
That's a bad goal for Varley to give up, man, this early.
Yeah, he definitely. Well, I mean, he was kind of in position. That was a real tight shot, real tight space that Hayes had to get it in there, but he did nonetheless. Top corner, bar down. Look at AV cracking us. No smile. He's chewing his gum though. 1-0 Flyers here. 18 minutes in the first period.
They are 7-0 in the playoffs when they score first.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see if the trend continues. I'm going to sync up for everybody else that's watching. So I'm at 17-4.
If you'd like me to, I can see.
7, 6, 35, 34, 3,
I'm really far ahead.
17:30. Are you watching on? You're watching on a
the other site that
don't say it. You almost said it.
I almost said it. I'll wait till stoppage and play. I'll tell you about the game. I don't want to hold the control up during it, but
cool.
Nice
to me.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. Ahead and I.
No, it's all good, dude. It's all right. It's hockey. It's supposed to be an instant reaction. That's part of. Oh, Josh Bailey here. Oh,
I know that was my.
So close. Oh, another tip. Carter Hart stops it.
Number 18 tries to get in on it.
Yeah, Beauvillier.
Yeah.
Yup. Wow, he had a great game the other night too. Yeah, both teams just look like they're.
Wow.
Like game 1, you're feeling out the other team, and then game 2, 3,
right?
You have to open it up. Especially game 2, you got to open it up and see what you got, because maybe your game lies in playing a little bit faster of a back and forth game than you might want to play. So you got to open it up here. We'll see what happens. 4 shots on goal for the Islanders, 1 for the Flyers, and that one shot was
it's the only one that matters.
Yep. I got 16-40, 39.
Forgive me, by the way, Darren, because that's the first goal I've seen since the game against Montreal. They haven't scored a goal since they played against
No, it's okay. Most Flyer fans are premature ejaculators anyway. So
it's in the afternoon, bro. Hey, I got a
nice.
So you can bring your hold on a minute though. Not good.
Jeez.
Andy Green, the hero from game 1, sits for 2 minutes tripping, and the Flyers will go to work on the power play here with 16:31, 16:30 on the clock here. We're watching together.
I can hear whose ever TV that is.
Yeah, is that yours, Darren?
What?
Do you have your TV volume on?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just saying we could hear it. That's all.
I'll put it down.
Now turn it off. No, you're good.
I'll turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, I've come to realize I don't think I've listened to. Well, no, that's not true. If I watch the nighttime games, I'm listening to the play-by-play, but I would get very aggravated if I had to listen to that the fake crowd noise.
Oh, it doesn't bother me. I like the fake.
Not that bad. You don't even notice it.
You don't notice it when plays going back and forth, but like when a penalty's called and they have the elevated crowd noise that they put out there, it just sounds so phony. Or when there's a goal.
I disagree. I think the home team, I think there should be like separate noises for home and away teams. I honestly think there should be boos and there should be cheers appropriate for a home team.
But it's not in the arena. The crowd noise isn't going into the arena. It's only going on the broadcast.
TV. Yeah. When they're playing, it's
pumping into the arena.
It's quiet. It is real quiet in there.
Yeah. The only thing coming out of the arena is music and PA announcer.
Oh.
Crowd noise.
It's like golf. That's how quiet it is.
Well, like, wouldn't it be cool if they pumped it into the arena though, like where they would have like a "Let's Go Islanders" chant?
Well, I think the problem with that would be somebody's going to complain that whoever's doing the music or doing the crowd noise
favors one over the other.
Is going to favor one over the other, you know, like CBS did for the Patriots. So
yeah, but you just have an impartial person controlling that, depending on who's the away or home team. Until
Elaine, AV pays them off or something, you know.
Andy Green comes out of the box. Now the Islanders come back the other way. No, Brock Nelson knocked off the puck.
Barry Trotz starts paying people off, you know.
But that would have no impact in the game for the players, like the crowd chants and all the fake kind of stuff. Because I don't know. I think it would sound incredibly. I'm glad I don't have to be like the person that pushes the button on the fake crowd noise. I would having to do that.
The Varley chant after a good save.
Yeah, for real. No, I mean, listen, when push comes to shove, the whole home Islanders with another chance here. Oh, definitely a lot more pace. I'm surprised, too, for a 3:00 game. Usually it takes a couple of minutes to get legs underneath you, but I'm really on it now. Uh-oh. That was a sigh.
No,
he's got to
nothing.
He's got to sync up.
Oh, big save, Carter. How far ahead are you, Josh, so that I can
13,
know?
15, 13.
Oh, wow. He's really ahead.
13 ahead of us. Yeah, we're 25, 24, 23, 22,
7,
21. We'll pause at 13, and then I'll count you down to 13. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 13 minutes on the clock. And I think we're synced up and watching together. It's not just
Brian's got it back. Now the Flyers got it back.
Yep.
Pass.
It's not just Brian Sklover learns to count on a live stream. Maybe your son might like that. Maybe that'd be good for the kids. Let's do counting exercises in the intermissions.
He's at school today. I'm rethinking keeping him at school. I should have brought him home. He's my good luck charm.
Was today's first day back?
No, he's in a little private in-home daycare.
Oh, okay.
So he
doesn't. Does he have to wear a mask or anything like that? Wait, hold on.
No.
Are you? You're nowhere near the hurricane, are you? You're further in the north.
We're all the way up north in Dallas.
That thing is a big bitch right now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably get like the bands, and we'll get some effect from it once it hits land, but we won't get like what the coast is going to get.
And then it's going to curl up, and it's probably going to come your way, Josh. I don't think it'll be a hurricane by then, but it's going to be a lot of rain coming your way before long.
I hope it is.
Well, you guys got some this last one that came through, right?
Oh, it was pretty wicked when it came through here. It wasn't as, the winds weren't as bad, but it was bad. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. That's what Ron and Aaron were both telling me. I think Aaron is definitely tied up in his. Tell that to Rudy. Who's Rudy? What's Rudy? Petey, what are you talking about? The stream is not as active for an afternoon game as it is for a night game.
Because people have things to do. I get it.
Yeah, well, screw that.
You want me to start drinking?
All right, TV timeout. So I meant to grab my beer, but then I was like, I got to go work out after the game's over, so I'm not drinking my beer. All right, so this one is what you shoot with, and this one is, this one you pass, and this one you shoot, and this one also brings you up the ice.
Yeah,
and then when you want to shoot, you just kind of flick it, and it shoots. It's just like
So, wait, the same directional pad that controls the skater is the one that takes the shot too?
Is it? No, I think the left one is your directional. I think your right one is the
left one is the player, and then right is the stick, right? And then you can like do things with the stick.
Yeah, I think that's right. I don't think about it anymore. It's
second nature.
It's second nature. I also added a sound, and I don't know what it is because I didn't listen to it. But if the Flyers go on a power play,
and the Flyers are going on the
okay, good. I'm glad I have that.
Lucky for you, Darren, I can emulate the Islanders PA announcer, and I can even emulate the Islanders fans, as Elise or PD will tell you. So I can provide live sound effects for you.
Wait, hold on. Is this the Islanders fans from a couple of years ago?
Please. We have always rocked the barn, man. Even in the worst years that we've ever had, we always came out to support that team.
Here's the thing about Islanders fans.
I know because I was there.
They are loud. They're very loud.
Yeah. Well,
they don't necessarily enunciate. It does sound like a large group of guys with marbles. Like it's not "Let's Go Islanders." It's Islander.
So there were years where we'd go with bags on our head, and we were proud. We'd have our Islanders jersey on. We put paper bags on our head. We were still proud, and we just wanted to send a message to management that this was not okay. And Garth Snow was just an awful manager.
The worst. Elise is giving what did I do wrong? Elise is going to give me so much crap for giving the Islanders enunciate. My bad. I don't have a college degree, Elise. Okay, you know that. You want a rebate on your marriage? Fine.
So do you want one? Why don't I give you one item I would trade for a cup, like every TV commercial?
All right. Well, let's. Okay.
All right. So this is a list of things I'd give up for an Islanders cup. I'll just start with one. Okay.
Okay.
Internet porn.
Oh man.
I'd go back to magazines for a cup.
Yeah, magazines cost money. Internet porn is free.
Does internet porn include TikTok?
Yeah, anything on the internet that is porn related, even if it's the Victoria's Secret website.
You could do it to like a boot. I mean, you can do anything. I don't know what floats your boat, but whatever it is,
I'd give it up.
So no internet porn.
None.
For a Stanley Cup.
Yes, sir.
Internet porn forever or for like a year?
Ooh,
Forever.
I don't know about that.
That's a
Mm-hmm. And I'm married.
Commitment.
10 years.
That is as huge of a commitment as marriage is.
Yeah, I mean, like internet porn is like air when you're married for 10 years.
I don't know.
So are you saying then that the Stanley Cup and the shape of the Stanley Cup is it good enough for you to substitute that for?
Dude, I'd fill that whole freaking bucket up, bro.
Oh,
I'd fill that entire top up for that cup.
One of my favorite when I was a kid listening to the radio, when Love Lines used to be on at night with Jagger.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I remember that
back in the day. So my dad used to be a courier, and we would drive around at night picking up from. Like before there was digital for the Federal Reserve Bank, you had to go to all the bank branches and pick up the checks and bring them to get processed, et cetera. So, et cetera. Sorry, Elise, et cetera. Let me make sure that I enunciate as well. So one night there was a call, this guy called in and he couldn't stop like, second, let me put the warning. Okay, you might encounter hockey language. So he had a thing where he couldn't stop banging his acoustic guitar because the shape of the guitar resembled a woman so closely he couldn't resist mounting his guitar.
My wife's a little more attractive than a guitar.
I don't really have anything else. There's no other part to the story. It's just as I was talking about the curvature of the Stanley Cup. Oh!
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh man!
So
that's another.
I knew this.
That is another Kevin Hayes goal. You needed him to show up, and look at him.
I knew it was going to be like this because they made such a big deal about Varley's shutout streak. 2, some a-hole on Newsday or like New York Post said possibly Trotz would give him a night off, which is blasphemy. That's like taking a no-hitter pitcher out in the 8th inning. I just knew with all that focus on Varley that this would happen.
Well, hold on a minute. Did they say why they might give him the day off today? Because the Islanders and Flyers do play tomorrow night again. And that's
back-to-back. Yeah. No, it wasn't today. They were just saying it's possible Trotz could go to Grice, but that's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
The way he's been playing, you don't do that, even if it is a back-to-back. I'm sorry, not in the playoffs.
It's a different tournament this year, though, Darren. There's gotta be rest there for the guys, and
these guys can handle it. These guys can handle it.
It's also
$20 million because he can't play a back-to-back.
Who's making $20 million?
Didn't they give him $20 million?
Not for a year.
No, Varley for his contract.
Yeah, but what's his AAV?
It doesn't matter. It's still $20 million.
$20 million over however many years.
I mean, like 2 or 3 years or something. I'm
going to see what his contract is right now as we speak. Varley is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 years at $5 million. So he's making $5 million a year.
Okay, he can handle a back-to-back. I don't make $5 million a year, and I go to work every day back-to-back.
To back-to-back.
Back-to-back.
Wow, Josh, how's that for a turnaround?
I'm not complaining.
I don't think
doing game one.
I'm very happy with that.
I don't think you can complain.
I'm very, very happy with that.
I told you game one, this was not going to be an easy series. That the Flyers aren't going to lay down like that.
Nope.
I didn't think they would either.
Nope.
I didn't think they would either.
It's not their style.
But I'm also not worried because we've been down before. We were down against the Caps.
Yeah,
so I'm not worried. We can get it back.
Yeah, but the Caps are different.
Yeah, they have Ovechkin.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, but the Caps are they've been missing the coaching. I mean, this is really
scores too much. He's all right.
There's just some things that we're starting to see just trends that we're starting to see with the playoffs and this whole tournament, as far as the teams that are still here and the quality of the coaches that those teams have and how prepared the coaches have their team. So this is as much AV putting the players in the right spots as nope, stopped up there. If I'm not mistaken, that will be a television timeout, which means Darren now, you sure you want to still talk about the Stanley Cup?
Absolutely. I'll give another one.
Okay.
One toe, but only one that doesn't affect my golf swing.
Which toe would affect your golf swing or not?
I don't know, but I think my pinky toe.
Your pinky toe.
I think.
So you're okay with cutting off a pinky toe for the Stanley Cup?
Sure. You don't need all your toes.
I have to be honest with you. I don't think these are very big sacrifices. Internet porn and toes. I mean, you have a wife, so ideally you don't need internet porn.
All right, I'll give you a big one then. You ready?
You have another one? All right, go ahead. Actually, here, let me give you
plumbing. I'll go crap in an outhouse, dude. I'll put an outhouse in my backyard.
You will give up plumbing for the rest of your life for one Islanders Stanley Cup.
Listen, we survived. We survived well before there was plumbing. We lived longer without plumbing than we did with plumbing. So I think I could adapt. My wife would disagree. I don't think my wife could think I would be able to adapt.
I don't think your wife would
I would certainly try.
I don't think your wife would be comfortable with you giving up any of these things. Maybe the internet porn.
Well, I don't screw her with a toe.
All right. You've thought about this a lot, Darren, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Josh, this is what happens when a guy who has the creativity for radio doesn't do radio.
Doesn't do radio? Makes sense. And then you have people like me who are, well, in radio who are just not as creative.
We can't come up with those ideas anymore. Darren's been waiting for this bit for like 5 years. Where did the cap to my water go?
Actually, since 1984.
I'm trying to have a bottle of water, and I don't have an engineer at my house, but I don't want to spill my water. That would be devastating. 2-0 Flyers here. 8:15 left in the first period. Flyers with 8 shots on goal. Islanders with 6. New York came out of the gate kind of hot, a couple of chances, and then Kevin Hayes pretty much single-handedly putting the Flyers on his back. Scored 2 goals on 2 shots. I think Kevin Hayes is going to represent kind of a changing of the guard with the Flyers and kind of take some of the stress off of Giroux and Voracek as far as being the core of the team. Broken stick back there for Pellick.
Let's go. Here we go.
Oh, they're looking. Oh, right.
Oh,
who's that? Couturier right in front. And out of the zone.
Hey, Brian, I never heard your take on the broken stick thing the other night. I think I hung up. What was your take on all the broken sticks?
I just can't believe they can't find a way to make sticks that don't break as easily as they do. That's all.
Well, then you got to say that about baseball bats. Those break easily too. They break all the time.
Baseball still uses wood sticks. That's what I'm saying. If there was still wood sticks, I'd understand.
Let's get metal sticks. Let's get metal sticks in the NHL.
No, because you're the first high stick to a face with a metal stick. You're gonna get someone's eye out or something.
These sticks are graphite composite. Like they're made of soft metals, are they not? I mean, that's what they're made of now.
Yeah, but golf sticks are graphite and they still break.
Yeah, because some schmuck is over swinging and he digs his driver right into the grass instead of hitting the ball. Right? I mean, you don't break your club on the ball, do you?
No,
you don't. Not at all. More expensive materials such as aluminum, Kevlar, fiberglass, carbon fiber, and other composite materials. So yeah, they're made of metallic substances, but they're still breaking. Like those first aluminum sticks that came out, the Eastons. Remember the gold ones, the gold Eastons that Gretzky had a sterling silver one, but those never broke. These sticks are breaking all the time.
And what are the current ones made of?
Like graphite and carbon. I just had the thing up.
Oh, that was a list of what they are made of. Okay.
Yeah, aluminum, Kevlar, fiberglass, carbon fiber, and other composite.
Bulletproof.
Yeah, it is. They're not made of maple trees anymore like they used to. But I think it's I mean, it sucks that they can't make sticks that don't break. It sucks less for the NHL. Actually, it sucks for different reasons for the pro game, because it really does truly suck on gameplay, where if you're trying to wind up for a shot or somebody comes up and tries to play your stick and it breaks on a simple little hit, it makes a slash or something like that look more intense than it really was. But like on a younger level for youth, like we were talking to Sil last night, he spends $140, sometimes $220 on a stick. For his kid. This kid goes through 5 sticks in a season. That's $1,000 on twigs alone. It's crazy. Sil said that he would give up his spleen and his.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, I had that. Go ahead, hit your horn. Hit your horn.
You gotta be kidding.
I didn't even see this one.
Well, Grace is coming in now.
Yep. Varley is taking a seat. Grace time. Hey, it's still early. The dreaded 3-goal lead. We all know that.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Who was that?
I don't think this is on Varley, though. That's a defensive mistake right there.
Yeah. Who was that? That was
Letty doesn't have him. He fakes out Letty.
It was
right through him.
Yep, that was Couturier.
Yeah, that was Couturier. That was a lot of patience. That was some good patience. Still, Varley didn't look like he played that with very much intensity. He should have been square up to the puck. I mean, he's definitely not on his game, and the Islanders have made a goalie switch. Price in the net. Josh, I feel you are reserving.
I am so much happier now than I was 48 hours ago.
And I mean, I know we don't know each other very well, but the look on your face is the same as it was. So,
wait, Ryan, this is me excited. This is me not excited. This is me when the Flyers score. This is me when the Islanders score. It doesn't change. It's just me. And then sometimes I crack that fantastic smile. Hey, man, how's it going?
That's the Eagles won the Super Bowl smile, isn't it?
The Eagles won the Super Bowl. Let me tell you, there was no smile. That was streams of tears coming down my cheeks.
I'll bet.
It was, while we're in a commercial, I'll tell you the quick story. When Brandon Graham got that strip sack on Tom Brady, I turned to my girlfriend and my daughter, and I was like, oh my God, the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. Like, that's the play. That's the one we're going to talk about forever, besides the Philly special, of course. But that's the play we're going to talk about when you knew the Eagles were going to win the Super Bowl. And the adrenaline was going through my body.
I'm sure.
I think it was only like 25, 30 degrees outside that night. We got up, we went down the street to this area near my girlfriend's house that everybody meets when the Phillies won the World Series. And there was no like, oh, I can't even explain. It's so hard to explain.
I'm sure.
But then I went to the parade, and that was just
the parades are fun.
The parade was amazing. Just amazing. I stood out there all day. I loved it. This year I was hoping for a triple parade with Sixers, Flyers, and the Phillies, but well, we won't talk about
it. We'll see.
I also updated the sound for this. This is the official Flyers horn.
Okay. Yep.
That's the official one. That's the official playoff horn.
Let me ask you a tech geek question. What level? How far up on your board do you keep it at the first solid line there on your fader, or do you go
my Roadcaster?
Yeah,
for the sound effects or anything.
For the sound effects.
The sound, it depends on how loud it is, because I have some that aren't that loud. So when I play them, like, just like,
wow, what a great audience.
That's below. I got to turn it all the way up.
Wow, what a great audience.
That's all the way up.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what it is.
PD's loving hearing all the sounds here. Darren, don't be upset or discouraged. We can talk about the Islanders parade on Jericho Turnpike. It could still happen.
Jericho, New York.
I just had a feeling all the talk about Varley shutout streak was a curse. I just knew it.
It's not a curse, dude.
It is a curse. You don't talk about it like a no-hitter.
It's Fight Club. You don't talk about
it. It's a 3:00 afternoon game. The teams are ready to go. The Flyers and the Islanders both realize how tight of a game they played the other night. Probably the Flyers more so. And I mean, listen, Carter Hart got lit up. He's been lit up twice in this tournament so far. So this is really the first time that Varley's had a meltdown. It's not the end of the world, though. Darren looks like he's ready to pull his skin off. This is where it happens. This is what it means to be an Islanders fan.
Yeah. Let's talk about what I'd give up for just a goal right now.
Testicle.
Not for a goal.
Definitely. Definitely.
I am thinking about something right now, and I am prepared. No, not testicles. I am prepared to shoulder some of the blame because I think I was telling you yesterday, I went to the produce market around the corner that has a large Amish grocery selection. And all of those Amish groceries come from like outside of Philadelphia, the Eastern Pennsylvania area. So I did have an Amish trail bologna sandwich for lunch today that came from an Amish meat house in Eastern Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania.
So it's your fault. Okay. Got it.
You see what I'm saying with that? I mean, there's no bearing to my bologna sandwich.
None whatsoever.
Bologna. It's just a bunch of bologna, huh?
Eh? So who does Trotzy go with tomorrow? Does he go back to Varley?
I'll take Varlam off. That's okay.
Yeah, Josh is all about going back to Varley. I'm all about seeing what happens in the next 42 minutes worth of hockey. Not over. The Flyers could just as easily rest on the back foot right now, and the Islanders could strike.
Listen, I play NHL 20 enough, and I've had 3-goal leads normally a lot, and I lose them all the time. So if it can happen in the video game, it can easily happen in real life.
It definitely can. Look, dude, the first series with the Blue Jackets and the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs had a 3-0 lead. Blue Jackets came back to win 4-3 in overtime. Then the next game, the Blue Jackets had a 3-0 lead. Maple Leafs came back to win it 4-3 in overtime.
The Dallas game the other night.
The
Calgary game, right?
Calgary was up 3-0. Dallas ended up winning 7-4.
Yeah, that was.
See, there's a difference. The Flyers are not like any of those teams. They're not. They're not. Just watching them, they don't squander leads. You don't see that they don't do that.
That I agree with.
I mean, teams do it. I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. Right. But they're not that kind of team to do that. And I think AV is a better coach for them. I think this is a great coaching matchup between AV and Trotz. And I think that's really going to show in the way that they're playing. And I see it. I see it already. I see it already in the way this game is.
They're going to have more defensive structure without a doubt than Calgary had last.
Get off of him, man.
Aw, poor Jakey for a check. Big Red. Look at that.
That's gritty. That's really gritty.
Gritty must have been molded off of him. Look at that.
Him and Giroux, and even a little bit of Scott Hartnell. A little bit.
All the Big Red.
All the Big Reds that the Flyers have had. Gritty is the national treasure. Don't ever talk trash on him.
2:10 left here. Yeah, I saw Gritty up on the screen when the Flyers scored. They had him in there with the fan shots. Did you see what happened with the WWE fan shots? Have you seen what's been going on with that?
The KKK guy?
They had a KKK guy in there. They had a picture of Chris Benoit up on the screen.
Oh, my God.
They had a teddy bear on the screen.
Well, the teddy bear is fine. Whatever. Let the teddy bear. Yeah. But you don't dress up as a KKK. You don't put Chris Benoit on there. Come on.
Chris Benoit thing is probably – the KKK thing is obviously just, it's just shock. But the Chris Benoit thing probably hit a little bit harder to wrestling fans. I mean, that was –
I'm surprised we didn't see anybody topless yet, honestly. Because that's like – because all you got to do is do it, and they'll kick you off, and they don't care if they kick you off. Like, if you're going to do it, you're getting kicked off anyway. So,
yep.
So my guess, I'm just surprised we haven't seen that yet.
No, I'm with you.
Very surprised.
No delays or anything. WWE, I finally saw the contract that they have with Amway Center, and
yeah,
there are no tickets built in. Tickets, they said, are purposely omitted or something like that. So
right.
there
can't be because they're not selling any. They're not bringing anyone in.
Yeah,
that's an incredible stat. Did you just see that about the Flyers?
No, which one?
10-0-0 following a loss.
Yep,
that's what I said.
Playoffs or this year.
This year
in regular season too.
I don't know if it was regular season. Well,
they've played what?
Season,
they've only played 3, 7, 8 games in the playoffs. So
yeah.
No, they play more. They played, but they're not enough to warrant that stat.
But that's an AV. That's an AV stat because the Rangers used to have that luck when he was coaching there. They never lost back-to-back games ever. Like if they did, it was once in a blue moon. He just has his team ready to go. And Carter Hart, I'm not taking anything away from him. Look, there's still 40 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game. It is not over, Darren. You know that. You know it's
absolutely.
not over. But I agree with Josh. The Flyers are not the same kind of team as some of those others, and AV is not going to let his team rest on the back foot, first of all. And second of all, Carter Hart has already bounced back from one shellacking. I mean, fair to say it was a shellacking 5-0. And he came back and pitched 2 shutouts in a row. So we'll see what happens here, though. 30 seconds left here in the first period. Josh, this is the radio guy in me, like, oh my God, dead air. But we're all watching.
We're watching.
We're all just watching, waiting for something to happen here.
That's why you keep a music bed going. Then you won't have dead air. Come on, 3, 2.
1.7 seconds left here in the period. Puck is stopped. Darren, you want to give us another thing you trade for? These are getting more entertaining with
no, because every time I've given one, they've given up a goal.
Please give us a few more.
Yeah.
So I will not.
A couple more won't hurt. They won't.
It is over.
One more,
over, Johnny.
One more. Come on.
One of the commentators on NHL 20, whenever is like a 3-goal lead, they're like, they can walk home. Just dumb. It's so stupid. But they can walk home in their skates. Okay, cool. It's Ray and James. I think they're Canadian broadcasters.
That's a great scene in
the first period, by the way. Flyers are leading 3-0.
That's a great scene. Blades of Glory, when they're walking on the skates.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Where you're supposed to be. JFK. It's going to make sense. No. It's cool.
I love that movie. That's a great one. I'm going to pull up the music player here, and we'll take a break. I mean, there's no need to torment ourselves with at least torment you, Darren.
I'm gonna go change because I'm in the same shorts.
Yeah, I gotta
go change my shorts and my shirt.
So you're doing a full-on wardrobe change.
I'm doing a wardrobe change.
Are you gonna pick your son up too? Because you said that might be part of the.
No.
Not gonna do it.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
But I am gonna do a wardrobe change.
All right, do that. Let's do the wardrobe change. Boys, we'll be back here for the second period. Enjoy the intermission. I'll put some stats up here on the screen for you. They're coming as we speak. Don't forget Hockey Now Net. That's the handle for the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget about the Twitch, twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. Stream is a little bit better quality over there. And you get it like 8 to 10 seconds quicker than you'll get it on the Facebook Live or the YouTube Live. Enjoy the intermission. So I saw a stat that I want to discuss as we get ready here for the third period, and NBC Sports is showing Carter Hart following a loss is 2-0 with a 1.0 GAA. That doesn't spell the best for the Islanders, but nonetheless, here we are back with the guys ready for
yes.
Period.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great.
My thing crapped out during intermission. I just realized it and I had to reboot.
Oh, we're good. We are definitely good.
Am I too loud or anything?
No, you're okay. Maybe a touch lower.
Touch lower. How's that? Right there, right at the line. That's where I got you. Right at the line.
Hey, let's sync up.
That's what let's sync up. I got 37, 36.
26, 25.
I'm like 10 seconds behind you. Let me put the sync graphic up there.
Call me Marty McFly.
28, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 19, 20.
I'm going to get to 19 minutes and then we'll sync up.
Okay, perfect.
I'm at 1905, 1904, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. 8,
7, 6, 9, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 19 minutes on the clock, and we're synced up. I saw a stat that said that a game earlier this year that the Flyers and Islanders played was Flyers were up 3-0 and the Islanders came back to win the game, but I couldn't find the game you were talking about though, where the Islanders were down 3-0. I did see that the Islanders beat the Flyers twice, 5-3 this year, but I didn't see where they were down. So we'll see what happens here. Already Grice doing well. Puck right in the midsection there. Makes the big save.
Yeah, 5-3, 4-3, 5-3.
So when was
they played them 3 times? They scored 3 goals in each of those games, but they ended up losing 5-3, 4-3.
Yeah,
and 5-3.
Let me pull up this schedule here on my end too, because I was trying to find that.
I'm just looking for a box score.
So September was preseason. So I see, October 27th, 5-3, Islanders win. But in that game, Flyers scored first, and then the Islanders scored 3, then Flyers and Islanders, Flyers. Or Islanders, Flyers. So, yeah, they weren't down. And the next one is 4-3 on the 16th. Oh, this is the one. Okay, there you go.
On which date?
So this was the let me go back to that. That was the November 16th. And indeed, the Flyers were up 3-0. Islanders came back to score 3 in the third period. That's where they extended the point streak to 14 games in a row. So it's not over, is what I'm saying. It's not over. And already everybody's turning their attention to tonight's game with the Bruins and the Bolts and who's going to be playing goal over there, looking at back-to-backs. There's no way that Vasilevsky doesn't play tonight.
I have to say, though, when you lose 4-3 in a shootout, I don't like shootouts. I'm
no? I don't either. It's a skills competition.
I don't like a skills competition I don't like a skills competition determining the outcome of a game. And while I understand that's what they're doing and that's how it works, you're not doing that for playoffs,
right?
And no other sport's doing that. I have always said, what if extra innings went to a home run derby, or what if NBA went to a 3-point shoot?
Well, the NBA keeps going until somebody wins.
They will play 17 overtimes.
Yeah.
Until somebody wins when the clock hits 0. They don't care.
Yeah.
And my argument that I've had with a buddy of mine is, he says, well, they got to play the next night sometimes. I said, I don't care. I don't care. You're playing a game. A shootout should not determine a winner. It shouldn't. You play the game until you win the game. You play the game until you score a goal in sudden death overtime, just like you do in the playoffs.
So you just want them to keep going.
I don't care if you play till 5 a.m. Play the goddamn game.
I personally am from the camp where I remember there were ties at the end of the game. You might play overtime and the game still stayed tied, and I didn't have a problem with that. It adds another element of points.
The only thing I don't like about ties,
it's anti-American.
Well, besides that, obviously those goddamn
winner.
No, I like Canadians. I'm kidding. Well, Jay Messenger says basketball sucks. It doesn't suck. It doesn't. It's just
Jay's a big hockey guy. But I'm with you, Jay. I'm tired of that freaking vodka commercial. We need to start.
What vodka commercial? What commercial? Vodka commercial, not vodka commercial. Vodka commercial. It's
vodka commercial. The one with the Spittin' Chicklets guys.
The what?
And Paul Bissonnette, and the other one, the hockey podcast, Spittin' Chicklets.
I don't know that.
The one that it's the only the New Amsterdam vodka commercial. The one that's been running, pretty nonstop.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to play.
Ross Johnston, 2 minutes in the box, feeling shame.
Flyers are going on the Geeko Colorway.
I can just feel the Philly grime on my skin as
I had to come on. I mean,
I appreciate it. I love it.
It gives me a sense of normalcy,
By all means, please. You're more than welcome to do that. I love it. I love all the sounds we can put out there. Definitely could be a game-changing power play here or penalty kill if the Islanders can kill it off and grab some momentum. That's what they're looking for right now. First things first.
There may be a reflection of the game in my glasses. I'm sorry. I don't want you to get shut down for it.
It's okay. I think I got my ring light and my reflection, and I don't know if you can see much of my glasses. Darren, what are you eating?
Little chips and salsa.
Breaking out the good afternoon snacks there.
Yeah, changed my shirt. I don't think it'll do anything.
It's no quinoa that I just had, but
Quinoa in a measuring cup.
Quinoa in a measuring cup. It's nothing compared to that.
That's why I thought.
Is that what they're eating in Philly these days?
Well, I went on a diet recently, and it's mostly a fiber diet. And I know you guys both know what that means.
Oh, of course.
So,
I like to move it.
And I so basically it's like chicken, broccoli, and quinoa, and protein shakes and things like that, and it's fine. But I had a different kind of quinoa a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't like it. So when I went to the store the other day, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting regular quinoa, and it was really good today.
There are different kinds of quinoa?
Yeah, there's red. I think there's red quinoa. I think there's black quinoa. There's the white quinoa, and I got organic white quinoa. That's what I got.
Don't forget the quinoa for girls, and then the quinoa for girls.
Shoot it.
I will tell you that my grandmother offered me some of the best advice ever in my life when I was younger. And she said, and knowing that I'm a big kid and that there's not many things that I won't eat, she said, every time that she makes something, I'd say, oh, yeah, it was so good. Grandma was so good. And one night she could tell I was lying. She's like, Brian, I know you're lying to me. If somebody asks you if you like something or don't like it, you have to be honest or else they're going to serve it to you all the time.
That's right.
So when I first met Elise, or not first met, it was at some point, she tried to introduce quinoa into a dinner. And I did not even hide my disdain for the quinoa.
I don't know what people dislike about it. It reminds me of brown rice, to be honest with you.
See, I'm not a big rice eater either.
I like rice with my burritos. I like rice with my tacos. I like rice. I like rice with I don't know if there's a place near you called, we have them here in Maryland. It's called Kava, and it's like a Mediterranean Chipotle, and it's so good.
We have something,
and it's so good. And I get the rice in there with the romaine lettuce and the chicken and the hummus and all that, and it's delicious, absolutely delicious. And
yeah,
I like rice. I'm not gonna lie, but I eat brown rice. I don't eat white rice.
I don't mind it. I like, I eat, I'm a fried rice eater when I
do like fried rice. I do like fried.
And I can eat, I eat Chipotle. I get some rice, or I can eat rice. The quinoa, I think, are just like I don't think she made it wrong or anything. I mean, everything that she makes is really good, but it just I don't know. It just didn't do it for me.
I love lamb. Brick, are you just looking around the room and saying you love things? I mean, do you really love the lamp?
Flyers in another chance. You can tell because Darren is trying to change the content to Will Ferrell movie lines.
I love lamp.
I love lamp. That wasn't him though. That was Steve Carell.
Oh, Steve Carell.
Yeah, it was.
That's right.
But it was Anchorman.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
It was so. It's 16 years old. That movie.
Only 16?
Isn't that something?
16 years. Yeah, we have a place called Olé.
Okay.
Olé, Olea. It's a. We also have Zoe's Kitchen.
Yeah, I know Zoe's.
They suck. They took the one thing I ate there. Darren, you'll love this. I found the least Greek thing to eat there.
At a Greek restaurant.
Such a Jewy thing. I ate that, which you'll understand also.
Wait, we're all Jewy here? Is that how it works?
My dad. Yep, my dad. Yep. Italian on my mom's side, and that's the grandma that did that, and then Jewish on my dad's side. I got the grilled turkey Reuben. Big restaurant. But it was delicious. It was turkey and the not sauerkraut, but they put like some of their Mediterranean coleslaw on there, but they took the sandwich off the menu. I hate when places do that. Darren, listen, I know you don't want to, but we're in a TV timeout, and you promised us many, 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 many reasons to think you would trade for the Stanley Cup.
All right, my Tempur-Pedic-powered mattress.
Can you hear that, Brian?
I can hear it.
Darren, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your music bed for your trade-ins for the Stanley Cup.
Josh, I want to tell you this, and I'm saying it on the stream, so I would tell it to anybody, but I do miss being at iHeart. I am not enjoying my furlough, but what I'm really missing right now is the access to the Alpha library.
Oh, that's so that
right now.
This bed is actually it's on YouTube, but the guy that produced it is the guy I used to DJ for in Philly.
Okay.
And he put out like a collection of DVD or CDs for DJs, and this is his. So, but I also have it on my hard drive here. So
I just miss having access to all of the elements to, put on shows and things like that. That's where this thing came from.
Sounds like a game show.
It is. Tempur-Pedic mattress. You'd give it up for Stanley Cup?
My powered Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Can we get Tempur-Pedic to sponsor this? Maybe get us all some beds.
Josh, I'll take anybody to sponsor it.
I would go back to a regular mattress.
You poor thing for a Stanley Cup, really?
You'll take the springs and the box.
Actually, if I'm gonna give up plumbing, I might as well go to like a hay bed.
True.
Start sticking hay in a garbage bag or something.
Hay in garbage bags. There's your bed.
All this for a Stanley Cup. Petey was featured on the Sleep Number Instagram page.
Oh, no way.
No.
Did they give you a bed, Petey? Because that'd be awesome.
No, it was bogus. We went to, what was the reason, babe? Why did we have to leave? Was it like a plumbing issue or something? Elise? Our AC was out. Valid reason for us to go to a hotel in Florida. Our AC was out. Very valid. So the hotel we went to had Instagram, had Sleep Number beds in it. So Petey just kind of sat. He tested both sides, my side and Elise's side both. But he was definitely living in luxury. So we posted it, and the Sleep Number Instagram took the picture and featured Petey. He's a star. Bigger star than I am. That's for damn sure. I've got 11:35, 34, 3.
I'm a couple seconds behind you.
Are you?
I'm going live.
All right, do it. I'm at 11:20.
Going live. Let's do it. We're going live.
F it. We're going live.
Do it. F it. Let's do it.
Just do it live. And on a cut of his new album, Sting. Take it away.
I still think that is probably my favorite flub. And then the Casey Kasem about the dog dying. And I can't do it. Effing request about the dog dying with an up-tempo record.
That's a good one.
It's just funny because those guys are really like, those guys are all really like that.
There's no words on it. Okay.
Uh-oh. I've got
hockey no there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean?
I love it.
End the show.
Yeah.
Oh, Anders Lee. Oh, big save, Carter. Big save.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Are you? I'm at 10-19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Where are you at?
All right, I'm synced up now.
Are you? 12, 11,
yeah.
10? All right.
I was just like 2 seconds behind you.
Josh, I think, is with 8 minutes left in the period now. He went live. So.
I'm at 9:57.
All right. You're only like 3 or 4 seconds ahead of us.
F it. Let's do it live.
That's it. F it. Do it live.
How do you not know what play us out means? I mean, you're a broadcaster. You don't know what that means?
I mean,
well, he's not a broadcaster.
TV timeout once again. So far, we've had the first one that Darren was willing to give up was internet porn. Was going to give up a toe.
A toe.
You were going to give up your sleep number bed. I feel like there was another one in there.
Tempur-Pedic powered bed.
Powered bed. Sorry.
Plumbing. Get the sponsor right.
And plumbing. Okay. Right. So what now?
Let me look at my list.
You made a list. That's show prep, bro. That's dedication. Josh has got sound effects and beds. You've got like straight up bits written. I love it.
Well, this one's not as exciting, but definitely the Peloton. Because my wife put it in my beautiful, perfect golf room, my media room.
What'd you just say? You would give up your Peloton for a Stanley Cup?
My wife. I'll tell you what, you send that up here to me, and I will talk to some people at the Flyers and possibly the Bruins or the Lightning and maybe a couple of the West Coast teams. I know people.
You got to pay for that.
And we'll see what we can do.
What's the love of this Peloton thing? Isn't it like a $6,000 exercise bike?
No, we bought it from our neighbor.
For $4.73.
But I pick it up.
She uses it all the time, but I rode it like twice.
See, you're willing to give up your Peloton. Sill's ready to give up 5 branches of his family tree for a Canadian Stanley Cup.
Firstborn of my family for the next 5 generations. Now that's a trade.
Yeah, that's dedication. I'm going to give up my pinky toe. You don't even remember it's there anyway.
That's
a letdown of a list, dude.
Wow.
Letdown of a list.
Wow.
You need to rethink.
If I gave away my firstborn, that'd be my only kid. I only have one kid. So
you did that the other night. I think you already traded him for a cup.
That's true.
Oh, man.
They just don't look the same today, man. I don't know, man. This is weird.
It's flat. It's also, I don't understand why they had to run a 3:00 game.
I don't either.
Well, I don't understand it, but I do understand it. They're trying to get through these rounds really quick. I don't know.
But Boston and Tampa.
Boom. Who was that? That was
Johnson and Niskanen.
Niskanen, yeah. Niskanen, who was suspended last week for
boarding.
Yep. Aaron, what's up, man? 3 p.m. meeting ran till now. You didn't really miss very much of anything, Aaron.
Except the Flyers going up 3-0.
Yeah, Kevin Hayes had 2 super power forward goals, and then who was it that got the other one? I think it was Couturier got the other one.
Mm-hmm. Hayes with 2, Couturier with 1, yeah.
Yep, Islanders had to make a goalie switch. They needed to do something. And now we're halfway through the second, and it's turned into a muddy defensive game. This is what we were talking about, that AV was going to find a way to shut down. And so far he has. But the Islanders are still there.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
That was an awfully placed.
Thing sucks.
I think things sucks.
4, 3.
That's tomorrow. And
What's so good? What's so great is that he's screaming about this thing.
Hold on. Oh, wrong bank there. Wrong bank there. This is a big deal, Darren.
It's a big deal. But what's so great about that is that he's screaming about the teleprompter that he only has to read. I mean, like, this thing sucks. It's a teleprompter. It tells you what to read.
We got 8:25 here on the clock, and the Islanders are on the power play. Let's see if they can make something happen here.
We got a score here. We got it.
17, 16. Oh!
Yeah! Yeah! That's one. That's one. That's one. With as bad as our power play looked in the Capital series, that's huge right there.
That is a big goal. The dreaded 3-goal lead. And is that Barzal down here near the – wow, what a – oh, no, that's Anders Lee in front with the tip.
That's his office right there, man.
Great play. Great. No, there's only one player who has an office. It's Ovi. Ovi that is not Anders Lee's office.
On the Islanders, it is.
I've never heard anybody refer to the front of the net as Anders Lee's.
I'm declaring it now. There's a new tenant in town, Sheriff.
8:13 left here. 8:10, 09, 8, and they're showing Anders Lee. 17 seconds into the power play, and the Islanders now have life, and they have collected the momentum, it seems. But let's see how strong Carter Hart can stand up here.
Yeah, now there's a lot of hockey to play, and
all of a sudden, one goal, and there's a lot of hockey left to play.
A lot of hockey left to play, and you're only down 2. We could do this.
Josh, you're muted. Yeah, I missed everything.
There we go. There we go.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said Darren went from this to this from one goal. He went from 6
I just went from 6 to midnight. Went from 6 to midnight.
I'm telling you, you did.
Right.
I think that, Jay, they look like they've got some pep in their steps, so maybe it's a little bit of like just the tip. I got to find, you know what I want to try to look for?
Well, here's what Trotz is saying behind the bench. He's saying, guys, Darren is willing to give up his Tempur-Pedic-powered mattress. Are you going to let that happen?
That's what he said in the intermission?
I think that's what he said.
PD sleep number. I got a picture of PD in the sleep number bed, so I'm going to put that up there right there.
Yeah, let's see that. He's a cute dog, man.
Oh, yeah.
What breed is he?
He's a Shih Tzu mix. So he is – we did the DNA testing. Which one did we do? The Wisdom Kit or whatever it's called. And he is 87.5% Shih Tzu and 12.5% Skipper Key.
Wow.
Which is a breed I'd never heard of before. But here's PD on the sleep number. He has the controller in his hand.
Oh,
cute. Real cute.
Oh, here's another break.
Real fluffy dog. Yep.
He's cute, man.
I meant to look for.
I'm going to sync up at 7 minutes here. So
did you adopt him?
Yep. Least fostered him. Yep. Let me get everybody synced up here. I'll even use the sync graphics so everybody knows. I've got 7, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7 minutes on the clock right now. Second period. Flyers still have a 3-1 lead. The Islanders just got a power play goal, though, so they're looking to build on that. The kind of suppressing them. The Flyers are definitely suppressing on them, smothering them, some would say. They're getting back in here on the...
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh, Letty. Nothing. Flyers are coming back the other way now. It's so weird. When I do the stream by myself, I find myself doing some play-by-play, but when I'm with other guys, I'm like, nobody wants to hear you doing play-by-play. Oh, this is what I was looking for.
Oh,
Ooh.
See on Messenger. I want to see if I can find that audio, Darren, from our
the ref went down.
Who are the refs today? Is it Wes McCauley today? No, it's Francis Sharon and Chris Lee.
Harry Sharon from Van Halen?
Francis Sharon, Charron. What was the last concert you went to before everything shut down, Josh? Do you recall which one it was?
I don't believe I went to one this year. My last event was WWE Raw on March 9th in Dixon at Capital One Arena. And before that was Flyers Caps.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a bug flying around.
Oh, no, you're okay.
My last concert, I don't think I went to any concerts in 2020. No, because it was March, so there weren't many. We were supposed to have Winter John, which is our winter show for 104.5 in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And that got canceled because of, I want to say because of weather. It may have been because of weather. I think there was a storm and they couldn't, there was something behind it.
Couldn't do it.
And I think the other reason was AJR was on it and one of them was sick. And I don't think they wanted to be out there. And looking back on it, it's very possible one of them had COVID. It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
I was deathly sick earlier this year too. And
were you?
Well, first I think the last show I saw was the Struts at the what's it called? The Fillmore in Philadelphia. That was the last show I went to.
Nice. How was that?
That was great. They're a fantastic group. I love those guys.
Yeah, I like it.
But
I'm not as much into the modern and active rock. I definitely am more of an alt rock person. I'm top 40 baby growing up, so
right, me too.
I love music all across the board.
At one point this year, I felt so sick, and I feel like I had all the complications that we've heard about over the last 6 months with COVID. And one of those things that happened was I couldn't breathe. My chest hurt.
Damn.
I had a very hard time breathing. And it was, I did things I never did before. Like I would put my head over a steaming hot pot of boiling water because
just to get the steam and the hot air.
I never get sick. You know, I don't get sick. That's just not who I am. But man, this was just insane. Like I couldn't believe how sick I was.
Yeah.
And I think I still feel effects from it. I don't remember coughing a lot. I don't remember sneezing a lot, but I do remember being congested a lot.
Interesting.
So it may not have been COVID. It could have just been a really bad cold.
There's a lot of people that are like, I've heard a lot of guys, girls, just people in general who they look back and they had a sickness somewhere in the last, in the December, January, February, March time period that was worse than they'd ever had and suspect of having COVID. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people had it before we even knew what it was. My last event, the night before shutdown, that's March 10th then.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So yeah, because March 11th is when the president spoke and when the NCAA cut cord and then the NBA later that night, NHL next day, yada yada. Right. But the night before March 10th, I was at Amway for Billie Eilish and it was sold out, packed.
That was the last show, wasn't it? That was her last show.
That was her last show. That was the last event at Amway, and I just remember like walking out. Like Elise was out of town. She was in New Orleans for a conference, so. My cousin and I had talked about going for since the show had been booked and last minute tickets from the station. You know what that's like. They're sitting there. So yeah, all right, send them over to me and we'll go check out the show for a little bit. And we went, and on the way out, like we sat upstairs, we had radio tickets, and then my new pro tip is take the radio tickets. I shouldn't share this, but there's not many people watching this right now. Nobody to get me in trouble. Take your tickets to the guest services window and tell them that you need ADA. They cannot question it, and I need the extra space.
Don't. That come on.
What? I do.
Don't take that away. that needs it.
I need it. I'm 6'4" and I have bad knees. I can't squeeze into those legs, and I'm gigantic. I mean, I'm not. You know,
I have one kidney. That's my excuse. So.
Hey, listen, dude. How tall are you, Josh?
6 foot.
Okay, I'm 6'3.5", and definitely at least 350 on me. So there's a lot of.
You're a big boy. You're a big boy.
I'm a big guy. So a long story short, we got our tickets and we were still upstairs, which was totally fine. I don't mind being upstairs.
When you say upstairs, do you mean upper level nosebleeds?
Upper level, Amway's not really that bad, and the ADA row is at the front of the section, so we weren't like all the way up. We had actually really killer seats. But on the way out, I mean, it was a sold out show. On the way out, there's just in my vicinity, I'm walking, I'm looking, and I'm on one hand, I'm like, I just want to get out of here. I just want to get out of here. On the other hand, I'm like, if any of these little bastards has COVID, then we're all going to have it. Because I was shoulder to shoulder with thousands of people that were trying to funnel into one escalator to go down. And yeah, exactly, Tony. That's what I'm saying. See, that's the old Brad trick. That's the big GM up at the Sky Rink, Tony. He knows it. Those are my childhood seats. Were wheelchair seats at Brendan Byrne Arena. But again, my dad, same thing, big guy. Need the extra space. But just walking out of Amway that night, and I got out to the car and I said to my cousin, I was like, now I know why we can't be in public places, because it's insane to have to be squoze that tight in there. And I mean, granted, nobody really knew what to do at that point, so there's nothing that those people could do. But you know, you just think about, we were talking about sports reopening and what extent and how they make it work, but it's just a lot to it. There's just a lot to it right now.
We had a back. I went to Machine Head. This was a couple weeks before the shutdown. It was Machine Head. Yeah. This week was Tool. And then we took my son to the Monster Truck Show at Jerry World.
Yeah. That was pretty sick, I heard.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, this was before kind of everybody knew what was going on, and there was, no talk of a shutdown at that point. But yeah, I mean, I was in a stadium of 20,000 people, and then for the truck show, it was 100,000.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And I think that's where people don't get it. Like, I think they don't get it with that. Jerry Jones said there were going to be people at Cowboys games, and the Dolphins said they're going to.
Yeah.
11,000 people at a Dolphins game is
that's
like
huge.
That's an arena full of people. Like, I guess 17,000, 20,000 is, but
that's all the Dolphins pull anyways, about 11,000 people, even if there is no disease.
Right.
Nobody goes to those games.
Right. But I'm not going to start any kind of argument with anybody about this stuff, but the bottom line is that I went to IKEA the other day. They just opened it up around here, and my anxiety was through the roof because people they don't know what it's not about you. I know you know what you're doing. I know what Darren knows what he's doing. Yep. It's these other yucks that just don't know what they're doing, and I don't want to be around those people. And those people are the ones that aren't going to stay home.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy down here in Texas, bro.
I don't doubt it.
It's crazy. And my wife and I, we're from the north. Me being from New York, and she's from.
Sorry, Rob. I didn't mean anything by it, Rob. I was wondering if you were still. That was my way of finding out is if you were actually still here, was to make fun of the Dolphins. Oh, blocker save there, Carter Hart. Go ahead. Sorry, D. Darren.
Barzy should have taken that shot.
You were talking about how
I was just saying it's pretty wild down here. It's very conservative down here, and obviously they lean very one-sided, as you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
What side would that be?
Yeah. So it's a constant battle. We go to Kroger, we go to Whole Foods, we go to Target, and it's just you always see those folks that just think they're above all this, and it's frustrating. So we've been doing a lot of online orders, curbside pickup, and
yeah, that's what you do.
I do it as much as I can, but the problem is some of that stuff you need, you can't get online. Like today I went to Costco, which was, I haven't been there in years, and there was a good Groupon deal, and it said $60 for the membership for a year, and you get you get $40 back on a gift card. So I'm like, all right. So I went in and I just walked around to see what they had. And most people are here.
Is that on Groupon right now?
It's on Groupon right now. Yeah, it's good through the end of the year.
I wonder if it is good down here. Hold on 1 second before you continue.
Right here. If we could click right here,
I'm saying Sean Couturier is sitting right now. He's got a penalty. The Islanders will wrap up this period on the power play. And then if they don't convert, they'll start the next period on the power play. A chance for them to get themselves into the game. I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just got excited.
No, I'll let Darren watch this for 20 seconds. And then we'll talk before the during the intermission.
Tase over. No.
Save.
Stop. 11.2. I got excited when I heard that there was a Groupon for which one is it? Sam's Club or Costco?
Costco.
We need to look at that, especially if they're giving 40 back on it. Definitely.
It's and so I went in there just to browse because I don't know what they have. I haven't been there in a while. And as soon as I was there, they just happened to put out the wipes. Like this big pallet of wipes.
Yep.
And it's a 5-pack of the big canisters,
Yep.
So I grabbed one and I went up and I got membership and I walked out with them 3-pound bag of almonds. So
well, this is a perfect example. So like I did a Whole Foods Amazon order today, and I've only like 30 items that we ordered. Already I've gotten 7 substitutions that they want to make.
Really?
And
I can't do the online order stuff.
The stuff is stocked in the store. The person's just not looking hard enough.
Right. I can't with the online orders.
That's true to an extent though, but if you've been in a grocery store, you see that their sections where there may be, like in the ketchup section, for instance, there may be 50 different varieties. Now there's only 20 different varieties. They've cut down a lot of their, off the wall kind of selection just to be able to get enough of any one given product out there. But I understand. And frankly, Elise takes care of that stuff. I do the meat market, the produce market, and I'll go to fresh food, Whole Foods, Whole Foods, which is no, Fresh Market. That's what it is. Just because the neighborhood that it's in is it's a younger millennial kind of neighborhood. It's not that I love the neighborhood, but it's just that those people are all wearing masks. There's a big sign that says, please wear a mask in the store. And everybody's wearing a mask in the store. I don't care if you think you should or shouldn't wear it. I'm not interested in getting in that. I'm just saying that's where
I tells you to do it. Do what the business says.
Exactly. So that's the frustrating part is when when people just defiantly are reading a sign that says, please wear a mask. And they're like, okay, no, I'm not. But
comparatively to the online shopping, it's just really hard when there's things that you need to get and you can't order them online. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So then I have to go in the store anyway. So
yeah, I'm with you. Well, so Rob, you can be sarcastic about the ketchup options, but until your shopper brings you Hunt's ketchup instead of Heinz, then you'll see how aggravating it can be to not have the right and accurate selections of your ketchup.
I went with organic Trader Joe's ketchup once, and I love Trader Joe's, but I said never again. Heinz.
No way.
Yeah. Okay.
Never again.
I thought of something else here.
Okay. Should I stop the intermission music? Go ahead.
All right. Think of the absolute worst diarrhea you've ever had in your life.
Oh, that was like an hour ago.
Yes. To the point where you're that's the oh God diarrhea. You're screaming, oh God, please stop this. You're sweating, your clothes off. You're crouching on the floor of the bathroom. For an Islanders Stanley Cup. 3 straight days of that.
3 straight days?
You'll take 3 straight days of diarrhea for the cup.
Yeah, and I'm talking like you're screaming in pain, punching the wall.
Burning, right?
Oh, the worst pain you could possibly. 3 days.
Anal burns. Got it.
I could go through torture for an
Let me write that down. Anal burns. Okay.
Jesus. This is awful. You're saying you'll have food sickness for the Stanley Cup.
Sure.
Or lava shits, as Aaron was saying.
Sure. I mean, I had lava shits the other night when I ate my wings, but yeah. By the way, those wings tasted great coming out. I mean, you think they're spicy going in, they're even spicier going out. Hey, speaking of spicy wings, do you watch Hot Ones? Do
you
watch
yeah, I love Hot Ones.
Love Hot Ones. I really want to try the home challenge, man, just to know what it's like. I mean, if Scarlett Johansson can do it, I really want. That should be your next podcast or your next video thing. We should all do a Hot Ones challenge.
Really?
That'd be pretty awesome.
I'll host it, but I don't have I don't have the stomach for super hot. I can't. I might die if I did that. Josh is just flipping through the sound effects library. This one sounds good. Oh, that one sounded bad.
There's our captain.
Nonetheless, we're not just going. We're not just reverting to teenage humor here. We're talking about Darren sacrificing his bowels for a family cup. Oh yeah. Oh man. So the score 3.
You know the emoji? You know that emoji that does this?
Jeez.
That is great.
Well, compelling and rich.
Weenie in the butt.
And rich. Great story, Brick. great story, Brian.
3-1 Flyers after 2 periods.
Panda watch. I've seen some serious stuff, but this is insane. It's a live bear. We cannot go near it, or it will rip our heads off.
Aaron, you said it, dude. This is a product of radio guys hanging out together. And not just that, but producers. So we have sound effects. This is the way that we're programmed.
All right, I guess we'll see you in the third, huh?
Stretch our legs to the third. We'll come back for an Islanders power play, Darren.
Weenie in the butt.
Weenie in the butt. There it is.
Here we go. Here's Weenie in the butt.
Hey, everybody, it's Weenie in the Butt here live at the Quahog Air Show. We're all ready for the Weenie Sound-Alike contest.
I don't know, but I don't think they can say my catchphrase because they no funny.
Oh, there it is. And if you think you can say that just like Weenie here, you could win $97.1 for the cool weekend ahead. Weenie in the butt. Weenie in the butt.
Cool weekends in the morning, 97.1 FM.
Weekends in the morning.
WQHG 97.1.
97.1.
97.1. In the morning, cool weekends.
Weenie. And
You got the whole timpani suite of imaging for Weenie in the butt over there.
It's not.
Yeah, I want to know who did that because that wasn't bad at all.
Pretty good imaging, right?
It's not that far off, though. I remember that episode, and I remember thinking that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's true. All right, I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I don't have to just get up and stretch my legs every intermission. I usually have to go and drain. So I'm going to go drain. And now I'm using these crude radio guy terms. I got to go drain. See you for the third period, Josh.
Yes, sir. I'll be here.
Darren, you enjoy the break, and we're going to put some stats up on the screen for you. Hockey Now Net, the handle for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Please don't forget Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. Any love you could give would be very appreciated. Isn't that right, Andrew?
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
You know what to do. Come back for the third. Looks like we're getting ready here for the resumption of this game number 2. Islanders and Flyers, third period. Getting ready to jump into that. Let me get rid of this here so we don't get ourselves any spoilers or anything like that. Here we go. The zoom in is happening. We're getting ready for the third period here. The Islanders will start with the power play. And here we go. Underway. 1956. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1950 on the clock, Darren. Ooh, I got to change that for you, dude. That's not going to fly. You're muted. You're muted.
Up and you got to change that. There you go.
Well, I had to have this one for Josh. I had to have this one for you.
That's pretty cool. You could do that. Where's Josh?
What do you think of the brick wall? I don't know. He his camera disconnected, so he might be rebooting.
I like the brick wall.
Reboot. I was trying to find our Hurricane Charlie broadcast. I couldn't find it. I want to play that. You know what I'd love to do one night?
Player that could play it.
You know what I'd love to do one night? I'd love to go Isles go. You're here, Sil. We're watching with you. I'll get you a countdown here in just a second. You know what I would love to do? I'd love to do a stream one night and just play that audio back. Or play some of the old radio bits that I have from, the years 2003 to 2006 when you could still do funny things on the radio and still get away with, well, I mean, maybe you couldn't do them, but we did.
You had a good one where you put Stephen Hawking's voice on the Hurricane.
Oh, you remember that bit?
That was a good one. I like that one. And then, you know what the other one I liked was when you used David Draymond's screams.
Now that one I can, you remember those?
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. You played some sort of game where it was like the pyramid game or something. I don't know what it was, but David Draymond always answered with a wah. That was a good one.
Yeah, I know.
And now it's time to play the $10,000 pyramid.
That's it. Dude, I was right. That was it.
Here it is.
Welcome to another fantastic game of the $10,000 pyramid. I'm your host, Chuck Stinkler, and let's greet our 2 contestants for today's show. To my left, representing Real Rock 1011 WJRR, we have Bull. And to my right, representing the band Disturbed, lead singer David Draymond. You both know how the game works, so let's get started and play the pyramid.
All right, Dave, here we go. All right, when you want to chop down a tree, you use a yes, good. All right, now if you get a you might say good. All right, here we go. Next one. A playground ride for children. It's a C. Yes, great. Now this is a sound a monkey makes. No, like a monkey. Like swinging from trees, eating bananas. Dude, a freaking monkey. There you go. Okay, after a show, your body might feel like this. Sore, yes, good. All right, last one. If you're watching a funny movie, you might make this sound. Yes!
And that's going to do it for round 1. Bull, Dave, you both did great.
That's one of the best bits I've ever heard.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. The whole setup from that bit was that I used to do Saturday nights on the radio station. So, I mean, you know this, but I'm sharing it for everyone else also watching. But I did Saturday nights on the radio station, and Disturbed was going to be there, and I did a bit. I mean, obviously, you know, the magic of radio, I was able to be at the concert, but the whole setup was I'm not going to be able to go to the show. And last night I had a dream, and David Draymond was in my dream, and we were playing $25,000 pyramid, whatever it is, blah blah blah, and then played that bit, and then like later on the next break that I did before going to the commercial, I was like, so you know when you're having a dream and it's pretty vivid, and then like you wake up and you're like, did that just happen? And then you shrug it off and you roll over and you go back to sleep, you go right back into the dream. Yep.
And we're back for round 2 on the $10,000 pyramid. I'm your host, Chuck Stinkler. Our contestants today are Bull from Real Rock 101.1 WJRR.
Hold on, wait. I gotta put Josh in on this.
There we go. Thank you.
So
my camera went down, so I apologize.
Oh, you're all good. I was trying to find audio from Darren and I's hurricane broadcast for Hurricane Charlie, and he was just telling me about these his enjoyment of these bits that I did. And the setup was Flyers coming the other way. Shot, no, nothing on that for
I got to sync up with you guys.
Yeah, I got 16:03 and the clock is stopped right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm at, but I have to. But mine's gonna come on before you.
All right, cool. We'll get it synced up. So so I played the first bit, which was so this was 2005 or 6, probably 2006. I was doing Saturday nights on JRR. I was doing overnights and Saturday nights, and Disturbed was going to be in town, and the whole setup was, I'm so bummed I can't go, blah, blah, blah. I'm on the air, even though I was there. But the whole setup was I had a dream last night. David Draymond was in it. We played $10,000 pyramid. It was awesome. And then, hold on, I'm at 16, 59, 58, 57.
Let's do it at 15.
15 on the dot?
Yeah, let's do it at 15.
So, so then the setup after that was, it was such a vivid dream. But you know, like when you wake up from a dream and you just like, did that really just happen? And you just shrug it off and you roll back over and go back to bed. And then the dream continues. So I'm gonna play it. I mean, I'm not one of those radio guys that's like, hey, listen to all the cool stuff that I've ever done in my whole life. But sometimes if a funny bit comes up, then I definitely take advantage of being able to listen to it. So I'll play the second part here after 15 on the clock. But that's a hand pass, so we're stopped at 15:22.
That's where I'm at. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, you
British kid we're working with, Crumpet.
Crumpet, yeah, John. He's still around, not in radio, but he's I think he's up like in Mount Dora now, which is northwest of Orlando. But yeah, he's still around. I actually reached out to him because a lot of the motivation for this, for watching together, comes from a show that the BBC used to do called Fan Zone every week. And
for soccer, right?
For soccer, yeah, for Premier League. So I'm at 15, 10, 9, 8, 7,
I missed
6. 5. Did you? Okay.
Yeah, just tell me when you're at 14:55.
Okay, so I'm at 15 now, 59, 58, 7, 6, 14:55.
It might be a half a step ahead of you.
It's all good. It'll work out. There's definitely like a second or two delay with all this stuff. But part of the motivation for this was, and actually you two guys exemplify this like quite perfectly, if I can be honest, because my whole goal was to be able to have two fans on the screen of the opposing teams and have them watch together and be cool enough to understand that they could shit talk each other, but not, be hateful with it or anything like that. But that's what Fan Zone used to be. They would record like a Manchester United and Arsenal fan, watching a game together, and it's completely amplified over in the UK. But that was the whole idea part of the idea for watching together is to get to that point. But nonetheless,
don't get weirded out. I'm shaking a bottle.
That's all good. Darren,
don't get weirded out. I'm just shaking a bottle.
I'm going to play the second part of that bit now.
Would it be weird if I didn't get weird?
If you what?
Would it be weird if I just didn't get weird?
If you just totally okay with it?
$1,000 pyramid. I'm your host, Chuck Stinkler. Our contestants today are Bull from Real Rock 101.1 WJRR and Dave Draymond from the band Disturbed. Let's play the pyramid.
All right, Dave, let's do this. Give them to me. Huh? Wait, what? Dude, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand you, dude. What was that? How am I sorry? Dude, I want to win this. What the hell, dude? Dude, what are you saying?
Do you think that we could play another game?
No.
And that's going to conclude
that
this
was
edition of the 10,000.
I forgot that you had reversed it for the next. I forgot that part.
We have to both play the round. The first one was definitely, I don't know if you heard the first one, Josh. The first one was probably better than the second one. But still fun nonetheless.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. The old days. The old days. What Sil send me Sil sent me I don't know if I should show this picture here.
Bull, Chase, stop it now. You remember that email?
No, what was that?
Remember when our PD sent an email to us? Stop talking now. Because I came on your show on I would come on like every Saturday night or something, or every weeknight when you were covering, and you didn't want a talk show.
Yeah. And we were too young to realize that we didn't need to have a talk show either.
Right.
Oh, man. Where did this picture go? I have to show it because Sil sent it. And Josh, you're not going to like it, but this is Bill. He's wearing a Flyers hat with the thumbs down.
Why? Just why? Why?
Put some of that juju out there. He's trying to get some of that LA Islanders.
Oh, wait, is Sil Juju just like we're Jujus?
Speaking of Jew, David Draymond's a Jew.
David Draymond's a Jew. That's right.
He sure is. No, Sil is in Montreal. He's a big Canadiens fan.
That doesn't mean he can't be Jewish.
Like last night, I don't think he is Jewish. Well, to say he's French.
Aaron States was.
I don't know.
Where do you think has more Jews, Canada or Texas?
I'm going to go with Canada.
I would go with Canada as well.
Canada.
Me too.
I think there's a lot more Christians in Texas.
Yeah. I'd say that. Isn't it weird how when we get into a conversation like this, it becomes so delicate? I'm like, either how do I contribute to this conversation or how do I pivot and run the other fucking direction as I can? Oh, the times. Speaking of the times, I've got 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 13 minutes on the clock. Third period here. We're watching together Hockey Now Network. Looking to see if the Islanders can mount some more of a comeback. Flyers will lock it down.
You said mount.
Mountie. Like in Canada. Their cops are called Mounties.
So is the WWF Hall of Famer.
Just going to say, does anybody remember the wrestler, the Mountie?
Ray Rougeau, wasn't it? Wasn't Ray Rougeau the Mountie? The Mountie? Not Ray Rougeau, his brother.
I don't remember his name.
Jacques Rougeau. I think it was Jacques Rougeau.
I'm the Mountie. I'm handsome. I'm brave. I'm strong.
Are you a WWE guy?
I was when I was a kid, but I do love watching wrestling shows live. I think it is the most impressive production anywhere. I got lucky enough. I know you. We hooked up, and we're gonna have the virtual meeting tomorrow. The video podcast. And when I was down here in Orlando, I produced a show. Well, at the time, I did a talk show. I did produce a talk show called The Buckethead Show for Real Radio 104.1. And Jason Bailey, who's the host, he's really close with a lot of wrestlers. Bubba Ray Dudley used to come on the show all the time, and
nice.
So we used to be very embedded into the wrestling culture in town. So if the WWE was coming, we would have ringside seats, the whole nine. So like sitting second row for a Raw show, I think it was the night after WrestleMania or something, and you're just like, wow, it's just an incredible set that they have, and how, like, I don't know. I love watching it live. It's the production, man. I mean, it's incredible to see. But you're a big wrestling guy, right?
Yeah, I'm not as big as some of these other guys, but I mean, I love WWE. It's my it's one of my things.
Freaking Mayfield.
Let's see here. Just under 11 minutes.
They're just not setting anything up in the offensive
line. They're not finding any cohesion in them at all.
No.
And now the puck goes out of play. 10:48 left here on the clock. Oh man.
By the way, tomorrow, 7
Yes.
p.m. is game 3.
Yeah.
But I will not be around for that because I received an email today from NBC Sports that said that I could be a part of the home broadcast for the Flyers.
You are.
So they, during the game, during the game when they show like fans cheering or whatever.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, they sent me an email about that. So.
Nice.
Although it was very weird because it was definitely a form. It was a form email, but I want to read it to you because it was very weird. It's from David Wilk at NBC. He said, "Hey, Flyers fans! NBC Sports needs your help cheering on your Flyers Thursday night on NBCSN. NBC Sports is holding a virtual viewing party for the Philadelphia New York game Thursday at 7 p.m.
Oh, big blast!
The party will be conducted through a video call on Microsoft Teams and will in no way interfere with your viewing of the game. We will send you a link to the party as well as instructions on how to play, how to join the Teams call if you are not familiar with it. We are looking for excited fans who would like to be a part of the Stanley Cup playoffs on our national broadcast. We will use the party at various times throughout the pregame, show, intermissions, and game broadcasts. This is your chance to cheer your team on national television. Don't miss it." And I did not. That's all it was. So I just responded with, "Yeah, I'd love to do that." So maybe tomorrow will send me a link. We'll see. So
that'd be awesome, dude.
So I'm all about that.
I had an opportunity to be a virtual fan for a Magic game, but I decided, I wanted to watch the game, and I think I had a stream going at the same time. But the same like with baseball, it was similar to what baseball's doing, where it's just a cutout of like a person cutout. It's not like the full screen like they're doing with the NHL stuff, but it'd be cool to do nonetheless. Jay, part of the reason we're not doing a stream tonight is because Elise and I are going to have barbecue tonight. We're going to Four Rivers. Not quite as good as the stuff you're smoking out in the back of it. No. He's not smoking that. Smoking like in his smoker in his backyard. I've seen pictures. But we'll try and get some good barbecue nonetheless here tonight.
It was Jacques Rougeau, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was that his song, the Mountie theme song?
Was Jacques Rougeau the Mountie?
I don't know.
I really don't think it was. I don't think it was Jacques Rougeau.
Yeah,
Jacques Rougeau. How about that? Now Ray Rougeau is he does some backstage work for them.
Let's see if this thing is going to play without an ad. It should.
The NBA shuts down in protest of Jacob Blake murder.
Yeah, the Bucks refused to get on the court today.
Jay, I would love to come and have some barbecue. I would love to come. Yeah!
Oh, that's big. That's big.
And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a game here. 8:49 left here in the third period, and the Islanders are within 1 goal. What was this, Beauvillier? Oh, what a play.
That was...
Let's talk about that Josh Bailey pass, though, to get the puck back up to him. And Beauvillier taking the zone. Wow, 8:49 here, 3-2. Islanders lead 1-0 in the series. Let's have a good end of the game, boys. Let's get it, right?
I'm the Mountie. I'm handsome, I'm brave, I'm strong.
Very good.
And I enforce the law.
I just remember, didn't he have a big storyline with Big Boss Man, and then he kept hitting him with cattle prod.
Yeah,
hitting him with the cattle prod.
Yeah, 1991 SummerSlam.
Yep,
Galhouse match.
Is that true? Was it 1991?
91, yeah.
Oh yeah. So you do know your stats. You do know your wrestling.
I do. Well, I remember a lot of the old stuff like that.
We need Syl to dress up like the Mountie and sing the song.
I would love for Syl to sing the Mountie song. That would be fantastic. Please dress up like the Mountie, Syl.
Oh my God. Oh, here come the Flyers in the zone. And a drop pass right to an Islanders defender, who is actually Anders Lee. Rob, are you in the room still, Rob? Because if you're still in the room, I'm waiting for you on cue to say something in particular. Islanders are moving the puck around well now and set up. Not even an even or uneven strength.
Come on. Come on.
The ice looks slow right now. I haven't really noticed it in the last couple of games, and not saying that the ice is taking a beating or anything, but it will have 2 games on it today. Either that or the players are just looking slower. Oh, Islanders enter the zone again, Beauvillier, and another shot. Tricky. This is the double-edged sword of watching together, like we were talking about before, where like we're all just locked in on the game. .655 here. 26 shots on goal for the Flyers, 23 for the Islanders. Couturier takes the zone again. Wow. Some good play going back on. Still, it's not a strip club thing. The Mountie, that's a wrestler.
Oh.
And who is that crashed in the Hart? He's in the net right now. Is that Beauvillier that's in there?
That's not how you score. You don't go in the net.
You are supposed to cross the goal line.
That's not how you score. Come on. Oh.
Wow.
That looks like it was closer. Man, close here. Coming up on 6 minutes left here. Third period.
Live.
2020 playoffs, outscoring opponents 15-4 in third period. That's the Islanders. 15-4 in the third period here.
Cool.
Wow. You like that stat? That's a nice stat. Oh, Petey, so cute.
That's the 8th inning,
he's got a shutout against left-handers.
Yeah, or he's got no hitter.
My buddy and I, we do like dumb stat of the day. We do it all the time during football, and it's like, the Ravens only win when it's 62 degrees and the wind is coming northwest. When it's daylight savings and Lamar Jackson has Cheerios for breakfast.
Oh my God, that was
on a Thursday.
On a Thursday, right? On days that end in Y.
Days that end in Y. Oh, sneaky right there. Both teams getting some chances now. Wow, got to see.
We're under 5 now.
Yeah. Got to think about. Well, no, you won't think about pulling the goalie too early. No sooner than 90 seconds. I'm sure.
8 minutes of the third period, like the other day.
JG Pajot comes in.
There's my wife's company again, right where they're at, guaranteed rate.
Is that her company, really?
Yeah.
What kind of company is that?
It's a lender.
Oh. Is it a good lender? Can she refi my car?
No comment. Home mortgages.
Oh, okay. We just refied our home. I want to refi my car. My credit. I never thought my credit could get better in 2 years, but it has. Oh, they're poking. Oh, Carter covers it.
Oh, my God.
That should be a TV timeout once again. Wow. Exciting third period here. Flyers and Islanders.
Oh, wow.
So it really was.
That was off the post.
Yeah, it was. He got it off the shoulder and then off the poster. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. It's National Dog Day today, right, Josh?
I do.
Are you doing anything special in celebration of the pup?
I can't talk about that stuff.
Okay.
She got an extra carrot as a snack today.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, we kind of agreed that Petey would eat whatever the hell he wants today. So he had some of my pizza crust from lunch, and then I gave him a bacon jerky stick, and he'll have some delicious dinner tonight, I'm sure. He'll still bark like an a-hole at us, but we still love him. Darren, do you have a dog?
Yeah, I have 2.
Do you know it's National Dog Day?
I did not.
Do you know you look like a mafioso, the way the shadow's hitting your face and the way you're looking at me right now? It looks like you're wearing a bathrobe.
On the day of my daughter's wedding.
On Dog Day.
On Dog Day.
Still feels pretty weird that it's August 26th and we're in the second round of the NHL
watching hockey.
Yeah, right.
And it's not any kind of practice or preseason.
I know. It's weird. Like right before the stream, I went outside to get the mail, and I was like, it's like 80. It's like 98 degrees outside.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I'll tell you, that feeling you get in June during the final, like close to the final.
Yeah.
And I'll take you back a little bit. When the Flyers were in, I think this was 04, when Tampa won the Cup. Was that 04?
Yep. Over Calgary.
So I was, they were playing the Devils in one of the rounds. And at the time, the Spectrum was still standing in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. And they used to have like a block party around the Wells Fargo Center. And they had, different carnival things, and they would have food, whatever. Long story short, it was like one day really cold because it's spring. Right. 2 days later, it's 79 to 92 degrees, and we're sweating balls outside the arena watching hockey. Right. Even 2 years ago, when I went to watch the Caps win the Stanley Cup in DC, it was nice and warm. Yep. I wore shorts to the arena. It was great.
True. And even at that, if you wear your hockey sweater, you're just wearing like a tank underneath it, but it's still so cozy.
It's why I don't buy them. It's why I don't buy hockey sweaters, because I can't really wear them unless it's cold. And really? I don't really like them to begin with. I like hoodies and t-shirts. Okay. So I wear my hoodie to the game.
I get, even though I'm a big guy, I try to get my jerseys to be a little baggier so you can just, nuzzle up in it. The sleeves are too long and you can stick your hands in there. But yeah, when
no goal.
What? That was in.
Off the pole.
Oh my God.
That's a poster right there. And that's going to hurt if it doesn't turn around. But the Islanders got momentum now.
Oh, I thought that was in.
Oh. No, in 2014, when the Rangers hit the finals, I was living on Cocoa Beach. So I'd always go out to the beach at like 6:00 and just sit out there and, just put my superstitious chi into the world for the Rangers. And one night a guy walked up to me. He's like, "What the hell are you doing wearing that heavy hockey sweater? It's 95 degrees outside." He really did talk like that too. But yeah, the Rangers are in the finals. It's nice and breezy out here. Leave me alone. You should have something to look forward to in your life, except for your fiber shake later tonight.
I just had my fiber shake.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have your quinoa fiber.
No, I made my protein shake. Protein shake, not fiber shake.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
Fiber shake. I'd be trading in something for a Stanley Cup. That's what I'd be doing.
I ate a whole wicker swing set. Dude, George Carlin bit about fiber. Oh, man. 2:20 here, and the Islanders are looking to not set it up just yet. But they do try to clear the zone. Turned over right there, JJ.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah! Woo! Oh my God!
A horrible turnover in their own zone. It looks like, it either bounced off of, wow, what a shot.
Oh my God.
Let's see, did it bounce off of Pellick's skate or did it bounce off Couturier's skate? And we got to see if it's onside. But what a shot, top corner. And he got a piece of the glove. He just barely got some glove on that too.
Wow.
Sanheim couldn't get the puck out of the zone. Trade deadline acquisition, JG Padgett. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Lava shits right here.
Lava shits right now.
Oh my God. I think Elise said she tried not to ruin it, but if she yelled something out, then I definitely they are going to review it.
What are they reviewing?
Offsides. I'll bet it's offsides. We didn't see enough of the replay. I really want to see a better replay here because
I think it's offside. It's offside.
Here it is. Let's see. So it's this play. That play, oh my God. See, that's the same thing like we were talking about last night, Sil. If that's what they're talking about, the offsides, that's how many seconds removed is that?
I think it's offside. I do. I'm not saying it as a homer here. I see the video.
Well, let's see. Nah, that's close. It's got to be the puck or the player with the puck. And Josh
is saying it's onside.
So
the announcers are saying it's onside.
Yeah. Oh, man. I see onside. I thought they might have been challenging the play right before the goal where the puck nearly left the zone. And it looks offside.
And that is close.
That would be so bogus. At what time stamp was that?
We have a good goal.
Still, this is what we're talking about.
All right, here it is. Here's the call. Yeah! New game.
Don't say new game. You say new game now. We're going to have 3 overtimes. Wow. So here we are. 2 minutes, 9 seconds. Hold on. AV is still not ready to just sit back. I want to see the play right before, like right when the skate bounced back in. I want to see how the puck stayed in the zone.
And a power play for what?
Delay a game for a failed challenge. Oh, my God.
What?
I forgot about that. Oh, no.
My God.
JVR with some colorful language there.
I'm standing up for this.
Here's the thing. If anybody's in the chat and they can correct me, but unless I'm mistaken, under 2 minutes would have been a league replay, and then there wouldn't have been no penalty. Oh, my God, the Islanders now. Oh, babe, try not to spoil it. This is too exciting. Too exciting for your excitement. What? Kidding. Beauvillier's got it. Oh, my God. If the goal would have been under 2 minutes, it would have been reviewed.
That's right.
It would have been a league review, and there wouldn't have been a penalization from a challenge. But because it was before 2 minutes and it got challenged, the Islanders now have a power play that will expire before the end of regulation. Let's just say that.
Come on. Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Aaron, I'm with you. I didn't see. I want to go back and see how much time passed between when that offsides occurred and when the goal was scored, because what do they call that in the justice system? Statute of limitations? Is that what it is?
I think they call it bullshit.
Fair enough. Josh Bailey. No. Darren is standing. Devontae's gets it over. Josh Bailey's got it again. Oh, he goes cross ice to Brock Nelson. Just put it on, Brock. Oh. 55 seconds left. Under that.
Throw it in there.
Flyers clear the zone. Islanders should have one more chance here to get in the zone and set up. Otherwise, we are headed to overtime. Nick Leddy carries the puck out to Barzal into the Flyer zone. And Barzal oh my God, Kevin Hayes. Oh, Kevin Hayes with a backhanded change.
That would have just been wow.
He's already got 2 today, looking at the hat trick. But, dude, one of my most memorable Kevin Hayes goals, you might remember this one, Darren. It was against it was Rangers and Islanders, and it was late in the game, and it was such an emotionally charged game, and Hayes takes the puck like at the red line and just takes on 2 Islanders defenders and basically just bows right over them, stands in the crease, and whips the puck around his body for a goal. It was an unbelievable goal. Come on.
Holy shit.
Come on. Well, he's coming out of the box now.
Power plays expired. Another shot at the net. Carter Hart's covering it up. He's not making no mistakes no more.
I mean, right thing to do. Just dump it in there and get it on net.
Tim, I didn't jinx anything, dude. If the Amish bologna sandwich that I ate didn't do it, and the other Philadelphia soda I was drinking didn't do it, then I'm not jinxing in any way, shape, or form. Just sucks for the Lightning and Bruins. They might get backed up now. They need 88 minutes, so as long as the game ends with 88 minutes. It's either overtime. I'm going to go with overtime.
Overtime is right.
Just in the
overtime.
Just
overtime.
In the spirit of the GM up at the Sky Rink and the overtime.
Oh my God! Can you believe it?
Wowie! I even closed my Winamp because I assumed I would not have to play any more buffer music. But sure enough, I need buffer music.
Well, momentum is on the Isles now. Come back,
momentum
for goals.
Yeah, but the fact that the Flyers were able to kill that penalty out at the end of the period,
not that big of a deal. Momentum's on the island right now.
It is a pretty big deal, though.
Momentum's on the island.
Momentum is on the ice, nonetheless. We're going to have extra hockey in the first game of the day. We've got 3 games today. Bolts and Bruins at 8. Avs and Stars at 10:30. But right now we're talking about overtime after an ice resurface and an intermission. So, Josh, how you feeling? I can see how you're feeling. Never mind. Is he sending a sound effect to That's how he's feeling.
My salsa style come through my
Silver, thanks for joining us. Thanks for finding us on YouTube. Do me a favor, won't you?
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Let's stretch our legs here. Decompress before what should be a fairly compelling overtime. The teams, I told you they were going to open it up today.
And I told you they were going to squander a 3-0 lead.
Oh, and they did. They did. And all the Flyers goals were in the first period. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Kevin Hayes, Sean Couturier, Anders Lee, Anthony Beauvillier, and J.G. Pajot, the goal scorers. We're going to overtime in just a few minutes. I'm going to stretch my legs for a minute. If you can do me a favor, share it. Let people know we're going to be watching overtime together, and it'll be very exciting. Somebody is liable to have their hearts broken right on this stream right here.
Yep.
And we will watch it live. Preston, what's up, Preston? Thanks for finding us, man. Like, subscribe, etc. Let's go Isles. We'll come back for overtime, and we'll be watching together, Hockey Now Network. I'll talk to you guys in just a minute. Well, Josh, I came back. I see that you're on the screen. I think you're putting your headphones on now. Okay, so I came back as soon as hold on. I'll take you down there. That was great. Icky. Okay, that's better.
All right, that's better.
So I came back sooner than I thought I would. Well, I mean, I guess we're getting ready to come back for overtime anyway, but I was just looking at the map for Hurricane Laura. And sure enough, by Saturday, let me make sure I got this right. I think it's Saturday at
noon,
about 1 o'clock. The eye of whatever is left should be over the middle of Virginia, which means that, and it will be a depression. So your head start
now. Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
Your head start of your depression has already started because your team has squandered a 3-goal lead, and now in overtime, in game 2. Anything could happen. The scariest phrase in the world. Remember, guys?
I'll take 6 overtimes right now. I'm okay. 6 overtimes.
Remember when we were, through life, the phrase "anything could happen" was like a really cool and exciting phrase. Like anything could happen. Yeah. Now, if somebody says anything can happen to me, I'm running the other direction. Get away from me. I don't want anything to happen. Anything and everything. Petey, don't start. Don't start. I know it's doggy day, but I will eat all the pizza crust right in front of you. And bacon. Yeah, and eggs too. He walked away. Predictions on goal scorer? I won't ask you guys to make predictions for the other team. No, nothing?
Nope.
Darren, any prediction for the goal scorer here for the Island?
I'm going with Pellick.
Pellick from the point, defenseman. All right. You guys want to make any predictions? Go ahead and do them now in the chat. See who we'll get here. Thomas Grice. Now you got to go back to Grice. Now you got to go to Grice tomorrow night again, don't you?
That's a great question. I don't know.
The camera is zoomed in. We're in the Toronto bubble, and it's overtime. Here we go. 1955. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1950 on the clock. Want to make sure we're all as close to synced up as we can. Aaron is saying that Kevin Hayes will get a hat trick, or it will be Anders Lee with a dagger. All right, we'll see what happens here. Darren's pacing. I remember what those days were like. Dude, Josh, that in 2014 when the Rangers played the Flyers in the first round and it went 7 games, the Dan Carcillo game where he flipped off I was pacing. I was pacing and punching the walls at the station I was at the time. I'd be doing the same thing. Oh, Flyers take the zone. Big shot. Stopped by Grice. 19-10 clock stop. You guys all pretty similarly timed?
I'm not synced up with you.
No, I'm ahead.
Okay.
I'm not syncing up. I'm sorry.
Are you ahead for your own so what I'm getting is that if you vanish from the screen,
let's sync up.
It's not I got 19-10 and getting ready to drop.
If you'd like me to sync up, I can, but
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and clock is stopped at 19.
We'll do it at 19.
19 on the dot. Perfect. Darren, you with me? You good?
I believe so. Yeah, but sync up again after puck drops again.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go at 19.
Here we go.
All right, and the puck is down. 2, 1, 19 on the clock.
3-0. They came back to tie. We're in overtime now.
57 and 54.
My wife's gonna go get my kid to let me watch overtime.
Oh, that's nice of her.
I have to take my watch off.
Where you at?
Text me.
What'd you say?
I have to take my watch off because I'll get text notifications.
Oh, yeah, I understand that. I did the same thing.
Sync up, big boy.
Yeah, 18, 38, 37, 36, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 18, 30 on the clock.
Perfect. We're safe.
All right, cool.
Come on.
You love some overtime, though. I will say that much. Twitch view on there, and now we're watching. I think it's going to be Kevin Hayes also. If it's the Flyers. If it's the Islanders, I think it'll be a defenseman. Come on, move it out. Oh, Barzal with the spinners. What's going on?
Stand that.
I know.
And icing, good.
And icing.
Here we go.
17:36 here. 29 shots thus far for the Flyers, 34 for the Islanders. What's this replay here? Anders Lee came in, just kind of shoveled it towards Carter. All right.
Carter, my mind goes to Jeff Carter. I'm like, he's not playing for the Flyers anymore.
I start thinking of Gary Carter.
Oh.
New York.
Yeah.
New York. Great. But no, it is Carter Hart, the future of the Flyers. I'll tell you what, though, from personal experience, if for some reason the Flyers did not win this series and it was oh my God, how did that not go in?
Oh my!
Oh yes, yes, yes! What a blast. Felipe Myers from the point. Flyers win game 2. Wow, what a shot. What's going on there? What is Grayson Trotz talking about? They looking for goaltender interference? Oh, you knew it wasn't going to be that easy, Josh. Let's see what they're going to call here. So Couturier gets the puck down and around. Oh,
No
interference. I don't see anything wrong there. What a shot from Felipe Myers. Did that go straight? Oh, it hit Andrew Lee's stick. Oh, what a bummer. Darren, that was a deflection. Oh. Oh. What a game, though, dude! What a comeback for the Islanders.
They needed that win. If they went down 2-0, they were fucked. They were fucked.
That would have been real. No, you're
fine so much.
I got a hockey night on there. Wow, it's over, Johnny. It's over.
It's over.
Damn.
Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the show?
Cannot believe that.
Wow, what a final. Felipe Myers with the overtime goal. Kevin Hayes had 2 goals today. Anthony Beauvillier, that awesome goal to bring the Islanders level. And what a game. What a game. What was that? 2:41 into overtime. Wow. Well, guys, there's really only one thing left for me to do.
Okay, we're waiting.
I was going to say,
Darren. Oh, I feel bad. Darren, that's right. It looks like someone just took the air out of his tires on his bike.
Let me tell you, it's worse losing like that than losing 3-0 because you come back from 3-0.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
And you're like, it's destiny. You're going to win this game, and so that's worse than just losing 3-0.
All right, bye.
Hold on. No. That was not meant to be that. I'm trying to get this to load up. Is it what I think it is?
Wow.
Darren, take us through your day this afternoon. So you started off, really bad first period. 3 goals. Tell us what you're feeling when your team's down 3-0.
Darren looks like Josh did 30 minutes ago.
It wasn't pretty. You're down 3-0 and you're like, that's a great comment right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't pretty. Goalie change though. You think, okay, get some new blood in net, and you just got to get that first goal and just keep pushing. And they did. 2 minutes left, almost 2 minutes left in the third period, and you tie it up. I mean, it's crazy.
That's heartbreak right there. Everything that just happened, heartbreak.
Yep.
You know what? I want to go back. I want to see it one more time. Hold on.
I just want to take. He's like, yeah, that's heartbreak, man. That's got to feel really good.
I'm trying to see if it went off. Did it go off Barzal or did it go off?
No, it went off of Lee's stick. The deflection early in the shot. The shot was going up, and Andrew Lee's stick tipped it down, and it just kind of bounced.
Do you want to hear the call? Now the game's over. You want to hear the call?
Yeah, I'll hear the call. Sure.
To the corner, Claude Giroux, back of the goal, Sean Couturier. He'll wind it off the stick of Price. It's free. Couturier, and it goes high off the glass. Now Myers at the point. His shot scores! Phil Myers from downtown, and the Flyers win in overtime.
Look, here's the thing. You can go two ways with this, right? A lot of momentum for the Flyers, but if you're the Islanders, you say to yourself, we could come back from anything. We were down 3-0 against a hell of a team. So if you're the Islanders, you take that with you into game 3 and saying, we never quit. We can fight back. You know, we prove that we can do it. So I think you take that confidence into game 3. And look, I mean, yep. You know, it's one game. This is going to be a hard series. No one thought this was going to be an easy series.
No, this is fairly distraught Islanders. This is going. I think it's going to go 7. I do. The way today's game went is why I think it's going to go 7.
Definitely.
And I have this odd feeling it's going to be an overtime 7 games.
Dude, the way this has gone so far, it could very well be.
Hang on, I got to grab something. Hold on 1 second. I got to grab something. Hold on.
Holden was so stressed, he bit the nose off of Mickey in overtime.
You didn't want to sit here for 5 overtimes, did you?
If the Islanders won, sure.
If I don't
I'm willing to have diarrhea.
I had to grab a blanket.
3 days.
A little cold.
Are you chilly?
A little cold. I had to put my blanket on. I'm a little cold in
got
here.
his Flyers cape over there.
So much.
You're going to be crying in that blanket tomorrow night.
I got to stretch out here. I've been sitting for 3 hours. I got to stretch.
They lost, babe. Came back from 3-0.
Tell her to take the kid back. We lost.
2 minutes left in the third period to tie the game.
Oh my God.
And they lost in overtime.
Wow, man, oh man. Darren.
That was a tough one.
Is this the definition of an asshole Flyers fan or an asshole Philadelphia fan? Am I the epitome of this right now?
I think it's safe to say that. Yeah, here we go.
My work here is done. My work.
So, in closing, do you have any words that you'd like to share, Josh, about the Flyers win today?
No, that's a big win. That's a real big win, and it's a real big win. And to be honest with you, I knew that 3-0 lead. You know, the worst lead in hockey, and I'm just glad they pulled that one out. Overtime is the worst.
It is.
Overtime is the worst. I don't have the heart power or the anxiety to deal with that in the play. I hate that in the playoffs. I really do. But they needed that win. Without that win, that 2-0 hole really it's hard to come back from that.
Wow. Well,
they got lucky. I won't lie. They got lucky. They got lucky.
Could have gone either way. That's overtime. It could go either way.
Right.
But the fact that
what is this, an acceptance speech?
But the fact is, it never even should have got to overtime. A 3-0 lead in the first period.
Correct.
It even have gotten to that point.
That proves to me the Flyers really have some defense to work on. And I can't necessarily look. You can blame Carter Hart all you want, giving up 3 goals, but you know,
they weren't good goals, though, Josh. They weren't bad goals.
No, they weren't. Not like that winner. Not like the goal winner. You know, that just blazed past. but it starts with your defense, and I don't know. I'm not 100% on this team still, even though they're the hottest team going into the play. I'm still not 100% on this team.
Yeah, there's work to be done there.
Yeah,
you have to wonder. But again, like seeing a guy like Felipe Myers who's young in the system and see him score a goal like that, that's why I was saying before, like nobody will ever be able to convince me that the reason that Marty Brodeur ended up winning 3 Stanley Cups is because he got his heart ripped out in awful fashion at the hands of the New York Rangers in 1994. Like the most demoralizing, horrible loss that he could go through. And then he rebounds and wins the cup the next year and becomes one of the best goalies ever to play.
Right. So
there is some heartbreak that offers some energy to these guys, or different game events that, like scoring a goal right there in the playoffs. I mean, Felipe Myers now has an overtime winning goal in the playoffs.
That's right.
And that's huge for him and his whole,
well, that's what I'm liking about this team, this Islanders team. You know, them losing in round 2 last year and, getting bowed out in a sweep, no less. I think it teaches, we're pretty much intact from last year with a couple of those great additions that Lou picked up. But, you have to have that losing experience. Michael Jordan lost, before he won. And, part of that's part of life.
Yep.
But,
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear that call one more time?
No, I'm hanging up. Are you on tomorrow? We're going to be on tomorrow night?
Hell yeah, we're doing this game tomorrow night. Definitely.
If I don't get the invite from NBC, then I'll definitely be on.
Sweet.
But yeah, I'm just waiting on that. It's such a weird email. Hey, we want you to be a part of it, but we're not giving you any information on how to do it. So
and the colors will be different tomorrow. Islanders will be the home team.
Yep.
Right.
Islanders will be in blues and the Flyers will be in their whites. Yep.
And Holden will be back with me to watch the game. He's my good luck charm, so maybe we'll turn it around.
You did pretty well without him, though, today, dude. You did pretty well without him.
Well, I don't want to go down 3-0 in the first period tomorrow night.
True story. But the good news is for both of your teams, neither one of you will go down 3-0 tomorrow night, which could have been an even worse. I mean,
that's true. That is true.
That could have been even worse for everybody. Nobody. I want to see the Avalanche equalize tonight. I don't want to see any sweeps here. We didn't have any sweeps in the first round, no sweeps in the first round since like 2005 or something like that. So we've had good games, but gentlemen, thanks for joining.
Thanks.
Josh, congratulations.
Good win, Josh.
Thank you. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. I played hard tonight. I did.
You definitely did.
Yeah, I could see you sweat.
Work hard, play hard. That's what my coach told me. So
yeah.
Tell 2 Joshes, because seriously, 30 minutes, it looked like you weren't going to return for overtime. Yep. Hold on. Let me just make sure that everybody sees this one more time. We've got our overzealous Flyers fan. And, of course, we have Elise is booing you. We have a very sad Islanders fan.
Aww.
Then you got me, the guy that doesn't care one way or the other. I just want to see good hockey, and we can continue to watch together along with our friends. So, Josh,
that's right.
Thanks for jumping. Josh, if you do that thing tomorrow night, have fun. That'll be really cool.
I'll definitely let you know during the day what happens with that. But thank you. Thank you for having me again. This is always fun. I enjoy this a lot.
Love having you, man. Darren, same thing. Enjoy yourself.
See you guys tomorrow night.
I'm about to go eat some edibles and barbecue.
Okay. Go Islanders. Come on. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Say that? Oops. Go ahead, Josh. You want to take one workload? That's a happy man right there. Someone screenshot that. Oh, see, now you're doing the Islanders yes thing. Got to be careful with that. Oh, no. Don't forget who it is, what it is. There we go. I'm letting him have his moment here. He was so distraught a little while ago. He was devastated. And I felt bad. Me and Josh know each other. We're colleagues on Facebook, but we're not we've never met before. This is the first time we've hung out. It was yesterday or 2 days ago. So I didn't want to be a dick to him. I didn't want to be a jerk. But look how excited he is right now. Enjoy yourself, dude. I'll talk to you later on. Hockey Now Net. At Hockey Now Net. That's the handle for the Facebook, the Instagram, and the Twitter. Twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. If you could do me some favors, Petey. I'm saying goodbye to everybody. I'm trying to say goodbye to everybody so I can take you outside for a walk. You want to see him? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Oh, no, he's jumping away from me. This guy's a jerk right now. It's National Doggy Day. I'm going to go spoil this little bastard, even though he doesn't deserve it. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Twitch.tv/Hockey Now Network. Give us some follows, likes, etc. We'll talk to you tomorrow.